I got this cleavage tonight.
It's okay. Just know you're liable for me.
Hello, Instagram people, family.
You gotta take phones. Phones were on the table in the last game.
Phones on the table.
You can see them?
Yeah.
You definitely gotta get my phones
Yes,
off camera.
you
We can have
My shit look like somebody was
Hey,
throwing
Jada.
them.
we have to use the phone because of for the Are we doing that to read?
No, take mine. You can take,
No, yeah, his shit is trash.
take what?
Hi guys.
They're on vibrate, right? I don't know how to.
What they drinking? Oh, they drinking. I don't know. They each drinking.
Wait, we live?
Yeah, we live on Instagram.
What up, IG? Listen, everybody, go ahead.
We don't shine.
Tell
brand
Rico
is
he's
that?
so fine.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it. You know what I appreciate even more? Some badges. You know, we love the support and the love. So everybody,
Alright, guys,
you
buy
know
some
what I'm saying?
badges.
Show me how fine I am, baby.
Can she be my big sister?
Yes, I can be your big. I am your big sis.
Yeah,
Buy some badges.
for $1.99, she can be your big sister for a day.
I was gonna say that.
For $1.99, and she'll be a big sister for the day.
Yo,
For one live
Yes,
session,
one live session.
she'll be your big sister.
I love it.
Support Patreon. She'll
Yes,
definitely be your big
yes.
sister. She'll
This
fly,
is live
Double
on-
phone.
she'll fly you out.
No, we're
Oh wait a minute.
What a bottle of remember last time she said that to you
Oh
said
yes,
that to
the
Alan?
Alan babe.
Alan was like, no.
Oh, the Louis. Yeah.
Like,
You're gonna fly him out with a
next to you over there.
Okay.
Tell me if you get everybody.
That's too strong. It's a.
No,
It's
did
a
like
lot.
that. And it's mint, yeah.
Can I minimize it?
Alright, I got it. We never went live on TikTok before, guys.
I realize when I do it sometimes though, it makes me more like.
Oh, we did.
They did?
Oh,
really?
really?
Tired.
I think
like when
I
it gives,
think
like,
I
the
remember that.
3,
You know what I mean? You be like,
Hey, Porter family.
We're live.
What up, Porter
y'all.
family?
Hey.
Hi, Georgie. Georgie's on here.
Georgie.
Porter family, they so lit. Porter family, man.
Oh.
They're great role models for me in my relationship.
Shut up.
Great role models. Listen, I think it's important to have role models, no?
No, I
I
agree.
agree.
I
A role model
absolutely
may influence me to get therapy. It's working.
Are you sure it's working?
agree. It is a first of all, it is a journey.
It is a journey.
Oh, my bad.
It is a journey.
Yo, I feel like
Put it down, Lonnie. Put Mike Ford down.
like there's
all the way
nothing
down.
wrong with therapists and therapy. Like I'm an
Right.
advocate for it,
Love the
but
show.
I feel like at some point in time we become so like reliant on it.
No.
Well, I feel like it's like, yo, bro, it's a
I think
little too
it
much.
depends on how you're using it.
Yeah.
Reliant
Well, I mean,
on
like in general, like I don't think.
Everything's just like taking responsibility and doing
Yeah,
better.
like all you need to be told is like all you need to be like, yo, you know what? I should not have gave this person
But
this
when
much of
someone,
me.
but if you're in a relationship and you think that they're the problem and they think that you're the problem, that's when you need the therapy because you're trying to figure out what is really causing the issues in the
yeah,
relationship.
I agree.
I don't really have issues in my. I have a lot of issues in my relationship, but not that like that issue.
And I
like-
agree, but I'm
know?
just
Or
I'm
you
the
don't
toxic
know.
person.
Nah, I mean like they last. So like unless we both are truly psychotic and we're just like living in the
You know, I
in
can't.
a madhouse, you know. I've always had good relationships. I don't understand.
I'm not gonna lie, so lie.
You know what
I've
I'm
been
saying?
so lucky. Like I say that
I don't
all
think
the
you're lucky.
time.
You just know how to pick what what works for you.
And that's the problem. Some people
Yeah.
don't know
You know?
how to.
And you
pick.
got to be honest.
That's true.
When you're honest, how can you be?
I ain't gonna lie. When I started, I will never forget when I learned how to be like, you know what? Fuck it, this is about me. I gotta, like, I gotta be honest.
I can't be mad because that's how I answer.
No, but seriously, because it's like if you lie to somebody, that puts another burden on you that you don't even realize. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to keep up the lie, the facade, like
all of that.
yeah.
I think my biggest issue and the reason I needed therapy and the reason I needed the right partner is because I think that I wasn't
Wow, we got
ready to
91
be
people on
honest.
TikTok.
Woo!
103 people on TikTok live.
Shout out to TikTok.
TikTok.
We got 112 people on TikTok.
Wait a minute,
live.
TikTok.
Okay, TikTok.
Can we
We got 120 people on TikTok.
Whatever
send
the fuck
us,
they
send
be
us
doing.
send us some gifts, right? That's how it works on
They have
TikTok.
gifts on
Send us-
TikTok?
yeah, send us some gifts
I'm not gonna lie.
or
it'd be harder.
stickers
Is
back.
it called gifts?
It's our first time. We got 154 people on TikTok. So this is our first time there. So we're gonna
Can you
Instagram,
get
we
us
still love you.
a
Instagram,
video?
yo.
Instagram is our home.
I thought we were on live on YouTube too.
I think it's on all of them.
Okay, cool.
We live on YouTube too.
I love it.
Hey yo, where Jordan Eugene at, man?
Jordan Eugene.
That's your boy.
I got my hands up this time.
I'm not gonna lie, it'd be hard for me to stay
Thank you,
focused
TikTok,
when we.
for tuning in. Tonight we're gonna
I
talk
know, that's why I
about,
got it.
Aaron, we got somebody from Houston in the house.
Hey, what up though? I don't know which one you own, but
She said, what up, though? Somewhere on there. Oh,
Right.
YouTube.
No, I
YouTube.
didn't know which camera it was. Wait.
No, YouTube?
That's TikTok,
Yeah, yeah.
YouTube.
Instagram,
TikTok. Okay.
TikTok, YouTube. Damn. Next is gonna be ABC,
Right.
Fox 5.
CBS. Wait, not CBS. CBS.
Yes,
We on all networks.
All this stuff already. We've been training.
For a minute.
Yo, what?
CNBC, Fox News.
Channel 11.
We'll take them all.
Right.
Newsmax. Where you at?
BET.
Hey,
Like,
where you at?
They got something called Fox Soul.
Yeah.
Oh, I've actually watched it.
Somebody told
Wait,
me.
is it on the app? Like, what is it?
It's like
believe so.
it's like it came with my TV. I don't know how.
What
It's
kind-
not
what
a
brand?
cable thing.
It's like a Netflix thing.
Is
Like,
it, is it
like-
Sony?
Is it?
I have
It
no
might be.
idea.
Oh, it's Fox
Fox
the
Soul.
network.
But it comes with your it comes with your TV.
With her
does?
TV.
Yeah, we don't
You
sign
have to
up for
download
it.
Sony, I'm trying to tell you,
Oh,
man.
okay. So
Sony
you
is
just
like,
downloaded
that's,
it, probably.
Sony.
No?
I think
I know
so
you do.
maybe it's Sony.
I got Sony.
Or
I'm
Samsung.
like,
It's one
I'm
of
turning
those-
to a
it's one of
Sony
the-
guy.
That comes with it. Okay.
Maybe because it's an app already.
Already inside.
Oh, we got a badge.
Thank you,
Appreciate it.
Miami.
We
Oh, my,
appreciate
for the
it.
match.
We
Y'all, I'm
appreciate
telling
it.
y'all,
We
we
love
gonna
all that
feature y'all
support.
questions and
Oh, we're live
everything.
right now too, right? So TikTok, Instagram, YouTube,
Likes are free.
and so, well, not and so, but and saying that, jump on our Patreons. We're gonna have some great exclusive
Starting tomorrow,
content.
right?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, the 15th.
You can, starting tomorrow, but you can subscribe today on Patreon. But tomorrow we're gonna drop our first episode on Patreon.
Like a intro deal.
Yeah.
No, I mean,
No.
you get on Patreon. Patreon is really to support us, right? So, for example, if we get to 1,000 Patreons or 10,000 Patreons, they're like, "Oh, you guys are gonna make all this money." Be like, "Yeah, that's the whole point because we're gonna take all this money and we're gonna do
Invest.
crazy
More
things with
content
it."
for you guys. Yep.
All we'll be doing is doing like today's episode that we did earlier.
Yeah.
That's gonna be on Patreon tomorrow.
Got
So
it.
they get it
Oh,
everybody.
before. Okay, so kind of
Right.
like what's the show? It's a network that.
Stars.
Yeah, Stars. Yeah.
You see, that's twice for me today. You know what I'm saying? Like we here with it.
You watch that too.
It's the color coordination.
Wait
Sorry,
a minute,
Tina.
we did coordinate, but she still came through.
Yeah.
Y'all got a group chat without me, so that's the reason.
It's not even a legit group chat.
It's not a group chat.
It's literally for us to argue, and Alan for Alan to laugh.
Alan tried to act like he
To
didn't know what
moderate
it
it.
was, though.
Right.
I love how you try to act like there was no group chat. If you didn't want me in it, that's all you had to say.
It's not even a group
Yo,
chat.
Alan be like,
The thing
you're
is
right,
that-
and you're right. You're both right. I'm like, whatever.
Add you.
But it's not a group chat. Y'all
Yo,
gonna
you-
start shit that
you
don't
be
even
stop
need to be
it.
existent.
You be
Y'all
stop-
gonna have Amanda, Oliver, like.
That's
Oh,
what I was
super
saying. That's
chat.
why we needed a phone. I have mine.
We got a
Wait,
super
no,
chat.
No. We're gonna answer the super chats, but let's start introducing
No? Okay.
the topic and everything else. Marie, can you take a note on the super chat?
No,
We need somebody's phone to read the questions.
you have a way to read them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
We will.
No.
We can read it from Aaron's phone, but right now, before we get to the
Aaron,
super
get the
chat,
hell out of here. I want to comment to my people.
before we
What
get
are you
to the
talking
super
about?
chat,
I be
let's
dropping comments in
start the
my YouTube.
conversation. So the conversation today is called on a scale of 1 to 8. And I'm going to ask you guys questions on a scale of 1 to 8.
Oh,
What's
8, I get it.
important?
Oh, there it is.
And
Okay.
if you got 1 being the lowest
8 being the
and 8
lowest.
being the highest,
Deal breaker.
complete deal breaker. So if you guys are,
Smoking cigarettes.
all right, so let's start with that. Rico opened
Like
it up,
menthols?
right? So on a scale to 1 to 8, we'll start with Aaron.
Oh.
How
Come
do you
on
feel
now.
how do you feel about someone who smokes cigarettes? 1 to 8.
great.
It's probably gonna have to be 8. Like I don't really care for
You like
cigarettes.
it?
No, it's like 8, like at the bottom. Like I
No.
don't.
Oh, it's the
1 being
opposite way.
lowest, 8 being the highest.
Wait, that doesn't make sense.
8 being that is a
8
deal
being the
breaker
lowest.
or
And
1
one
being a
being
deal
the
breaker.
highest.
Meaning,
Yeah,
like,
really?
Shorty's a dime. She's an 8.
Okay, yeah. So 8
She's a 1. That means it's not.
I know, I get that.
Make you, Alan.
Eight
But
is
most people aren't gonna. You rank from 1 to lower, so it's like 1 is the best thing that you want or you desire, and then like the 8.
or no,
thing is
1
the-
it could be the opposite too because 1 if I say yo Aaron, you a 6.
I'm not.
You're not. But okay. If I say yo
Guys, hey TikTok.
Justina is a 4, we're gonna be like, okay, she's close to 1, so she doesn't look well, or that
She's
aesthetically
closer to
pleasing.
10.
Wait,
4.
she's a 4. She's
Oh,
okay,
okay.
okay. I
But
But
see
if
what
we
you're
say,
saying.
Okay,
if I say
4.
she's a 9,
Fair.
she's
I'm
like,
thinking
okay,
8.
she's
I
like a
don't
10.
know. Okay, I got
You know what I'm saying? So we're saying like the same scale as judging.
It's inverse. I got it.
Yeah, inverse.
Ooh.
We want to use
Like,
it.
how important is it? It's like sex, 1 to 8. Yo, sex gotta be an 8 for me to be in. Or some people are like, a 4 is fine.
Jesus, I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's so hard for me to like.
Yeah, do numbers. It's too big of a scale. Can we do 1 through 3?
Do 1 to 5, 5 stars. No.
Well, 8 is the theme of our show, so
Oh shit, I love it. Yeah, 1 to 8. Catch it.
it's a lot for me.
So if somebody smokes cigarettes,
Good eye.
if somebody smokes cigarettes, Aaron, 1 to 8,
For me,
She said a 8. I mean, a 1.
a 1.
yeah, I would say a 1. Just
Deal
because.
breaker.
1 is it? So wait, I'm so
I'm
lost.
sorry, guys. I gotta.
See, that's why
I'm sorry about that.
Is all right? Let's make the rules now. So 8 is being a deal breaker. Is it-
No.
Oh no, 1 is being a deal breaker.
Yes.
8 is being what, essential?
I love it.
That's what
Great.
I'm saying. It don't work that way. Like
Change the rules.
That's what I'm saying. We're making them up.
Okay,
Okay,
then
so
flip
that's-
it.
yeah, it needs to
then
be
flip
flipped.
Flip it.
Okay. So we're saying that 1 is the most
I can't believe-
prioritized,
yeah, 1 is like
and 8 is being like definitely a no go.
exactly.
All right, I'm cool
Because
with
it's
that.
lower on your list of things that
Yeah.
you will tolerate. So the higher you
got
go,
you.
or the things you're more tolerable of.
Okay.
Trend is.
Or is a necessity too.
What do you score someone that smokes cigarettes?
Not on my list.
Are there 3? Are they?
I need a Red Bull.
Okay, so Lonnie is
Yeah.
saying that, let's say somebody smokes cigarettes, do you score them as a 1? Do you score them as a 10? Or do you
He
score them
excited.
as a.
No, I was letting Alan get by, guys.
For real?
Where did you find these people?
I haven't even said anything. I've been being bullied all day.
Get the fuck out.
They said I'm
Guys,
childish, guys.
We're hiring more
You said
producers to
You said I know.
All right, so set it out. Let's set out the rules.
What's the person who smokes cigarettes? A 1, a 2, or 3?
For me, it would be at the bottom of my like things that I would tolerate
So they'd be like a
list.
1.
Be like a 1.
It's inverse.
Yeah, I guess. it
Really,
would be a
guys?
1.
Y'all know, we might just say thumbs up, thumbs down. How about we do that?
I'm just. Can we ask the audience? What makes the most sense to y'all?
They gonna hate us.
Something that you tolerate the most, that you would most likely tolerate, should that be a 1 or an 8? Personally, I think it should be a 1. Something you're really gonna tolerate.
Big shout out to TikTok for 1,500
You know
likes.
what? We can't get through
Woo!
that.
TikTok gave us 1,500 likes. YouTube.
For real, YouTube.
YouTube, I be rocking with y'all.
Step it up.
And don't get me wrong, Instagram and TikTok, I love y'all too. But YouTube, you can't go on the first
We can't
live and they're gonna
back
get
out
you
to this.
1,500 likes. Yo, everybody that's on YouTube has to like.
Everybody follow Jada Black.
1,600 already?
Everybody follow Jada Blackwell _ right now. If you follow me right now, I'm $1.
Just do it.
That,
All right.
Follow me
we
right
need
now.
30,000 people to send her a
We're
like.
gonna go from important to not important.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's do it that way.
Right. Okay.
All right. Is it important for you if
Yeah,
somebody?
1 is the lowest, 8 is the highest.
1 is the lowest, 8 is the highest. I don't know
They
how
keep
that
going
is
back
so
to it. That's why we gotta
hard.
stick to it.
I get it. It's the lawyer and Aaron
1 is the
who need.
Hard for me to like. I'm not gonna lie. It's so hard for me to like.
She's like, wait, think about it backwards.
Rico, listen. We'll go to Rico. Big shout out to TikTok, 2,200 likes.
Yo, TikTok is lit. Yo, YouTube, Instagram, love y'all. Step it up.
Do a
Let's
little
get it.
dance for him.
A little jig.
All right,
A little
Rico,
jig.
on a
Okay,
scale-
seriously.
Rico, on a scale of 1 to 8, how important is it for you if a woman doesn't? No. How important is it for a woman to cook? I'm gonna start it easy.
Well, 8 is the highest, right?
8 being the highest.
I need that to be an 8.
It's important that she cooks.
Yeah.
You gonna ask me the
Everybody
same
gotta
thing?
eat.
But yeah, I think my thing is 1 to 8, 8 being the highest, my level of importance for a woman to be able to cook and cook, right? Both, is an 8 because I deem that as it's a great skill. So if you know how to, not everybody knows how to cook, especially cook well. So if you can cook well, that's such it's a turn on for me. You know what I'm saying?
But on your important list.
Yeah, if you're not cooking, listen, let me tell you something. We're not eating out every day. It is 2022 and there is inflation. I used to love to eat at places like Ocean Prime, but now I gotta be more reasonable.
'Cause inflation is
Inflation and potential
Chicken
recession.
breast at the
Absolutely.
house.
Yeah, like if you can,
marinate that
and
bitch.
I'm a guy who, mind you, I work out about 5 to 6 times a week. You know the best thing about my day is, and this is gonna sound,
Eating.
Coming home and eating that meal.
when I come home and I eat some good ass food,
I agree.
and no offense to my gym partner, C, love you, you already know. But when I be
eat
watching him,
cheeseburgers?
nah. When I be watching him buying the meal preps, I be like, when I get home, my food is already ready.
Does she cook healthy? Does it help your lifestyle?
Yeah, so she cooks healthy, and then sometimes like, the thing about my girl, the best part is that she loves to try cooking new things. So she takes that as a challenge.
Okay, nice.
So like, you know, if there's something, she'll send me something on Instagram, I get a DM, and it'd be a type of meal. She's like, I'm gonna try this next week. And I'm like, all right, cool,
Oh,
let's
she
do it.
explores
That
with
too.
the food.
Yeah, because we're both like foodies. Like, don't get me wrong, we also go out and try a bunch of different foods. But I don't want to base my relationship sitting at a table that's not in my home. You know, so like, and especially when you got kids and I got a daughter, right? So I want my daughter to be able to emulate her mother and what she is able to bring to my life. And I want her to be able to do that for whatever guy that she ends up being with.
And the fact that you all are sitting at a table eating, or however you do it.
Yeah.
I think that's really, important as well, to sit down and have a meal at a table, because so many people don't do that
Yeah.
anymore.
But here's the problem with the cooking though, because if it's all right and you had better, you're like, yeah, no, this is not your best dish. It becomes a whole issue.
No, that's fair though. You gotta be able to.
She be like,
see,
really?
But that's what I'm trying to say. I'm
My
trying
bad,
to
my
say,
bad.
Again, I'm gonna go all the way
Yeah.
back. If you were the woman that you love, and she does all her best to cook for you, but she's just not a good cook, on a scale
a deal
of
breaker.
1 to 8,
At that point, you
I had
know
a
her.
good girl prior to my girl. I had a good girl,
Trash cook.
almost 200,000 a year, right? So she was getting money, didn't want me to pay for nothing, right? I had to fight for every bill,
Oh wow.
right? And
Sugar baby?
no, we're about a year apart, and but she couldn't cook.
so that was a deal breaker.
Yeah, because it's like when you get hungry, and like it's like, yo, I'm hungry. She be like, what do you want to order? And I'm like, nothing. Like, get in the kitchen and cook. And then she would try, and I'd be like, well, I'm lying. She really didn't try, right? Like, she, like a couple of times she tried, but like, you already know what's not your strong suit. So like, you're like, I'm not gonna sit here and try to cook something that I know that we're both really not gonna like, especially if I truly love you. I don't want to give you something that you're not gonna like. Right?
But why do you think she couldn't cook?
TikTok agrees with us. The higher the number, the more value it has.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. So 8.
Don't buy the air no more than
So,
that.
yeah,
Not how standardized tests work, but okay.
See?
But yeah. So
But
that's
do you
my
think-
answer.
Okay. So you don't think the woman could have learned? You don't think, because I had
There
to
has to
learn.
be a desire to
Here's the
learn.
thing.
I learned in college.
She was we were talking about man child on the prior episode. She was a woman child.
Okay.
Right? So she was a woman child, and that's because of the career path that she took. Right? She wanted to become a dentist. So unfortunately, she didn't finish school and become an actual dentist till she was 30 years old. So now when she's 30 years old and I'm looking at her like, you're 30 years old and you don't know how to cook, like what's going on? And she's like, well, I was in college forever. So she was acting like a college kid at 30, which is no shame, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, that didn't work for me. So when I found out that you can't cook, like cooking is one of the basic necessities that you need in life. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not gonna
you
lie,
need
that's
to
my number
cook
one
for
trap.
like I don't want my child eating, and I have a daughter, right, and a son. So I don't want my kids eating frozen food.
Yeah,
I don't want them eating out all the time. Like, yo, what's up? Like, cook something. Like, you know, whatever. I don't care what it is, but like, and no, I do care because you can't cook me spaghetti 4 times a week. like, I'm not doing that. Don't give me box mac and cheese.
You want
Like,
somebody that's gonna make a nice lamb chop little with the potato soup. You
Yo,
can stick
and-
it together,
and
make it
my-
look cute.
yo,
do a
my-
little sea bass, add a little miso to it.
Facts,
Maybe
facts.
practice with the steaks a little bit. You
See?
know.
I got
She
a
trying to
question
talk
for
my
the ladies.
lingo.
I mean, cause I use that as a trap. So you say that's how I get my trap on like that.
A woman,
skill.
look,
It's a
a
skill.
woman that can cook can keep a man.
And you ain't never lie.
Come on, man.
right.
I got a question for the ladies.
I mean, woman, my bad.
All right, on a scale of 1 to 8, 8 being the highest and the most important, how important is it for you ladies that a man can handle the second round?
Oh,
A lot of men are really good at the first round,
that's me.
but he's a second round quitter.
It's important. Well, but I don't even think that's.
Sorry.
8 though.
Huh?
1 to 8.
8.
8 being.
Right.
Oh shit.
So you
I don't know. I'm just
round.
like I'm so
Eight.
confused with this
eight.
number
This is
scale.
eight.
She
All
meant
right,
one, y'all. She meant one, y'all. Keep up. She meant one.
8 being this, right? 8 is being this. If you say 8, it's equivalent to
Six-
if
one.
they cannot
TikTok
do
say
it.
5, TikTok
Yes.
say 6,
Yes.
TikTok say 7.
I
7.
don't know. Maybe no.
Like you'll leave them at 8. If they cannot do this, you're leaving at 8.
Oh.
8 of the first round.
Oh.
was
Yeah,
Wait,
yeah.
but they do everything else?
Yes.
He beat it down the first round. He's doing good. He gave
Oh,
you,
one.
He give you 11 minutes.
One.
Now he's going for the second round, and then he's like, "Mommy, I'm tired."
She said everything
I
else.
can't do it. Just
Yeah.
If you knock it off everything else and you made it through the first round, we good.
You don't care about the second round.
I'm not saying I don't care. I'm saying that on this scale of 8, that like
Yeah.
it's not that
It's a
important.
1.
Yeah, she's saying as long as you're doing everything else.
Yeah.
So if you a broke dude that can't even do nothing with her, like provide for her, stimulate her mind,
She wasn't
then
talking about that. She was talking about the head foreplay. I don't know. What do
No,
you
no,
know?
she's
no,
talking
exactly.
about
Real,
everything else,
you
like-
hitting like all the other
yeah, if you hit
categories.
all the categories,
Okay,
then
gotcha.
for-
So even if you horny, the second round don't matter to you. You like, I'm good.
I mean, like, do you want to? So this is the thing. Like, you could like.
That was the thing.
You could kind of like shit on somebody, be like, "Oh, you're done, okay," but I'm not. Like,
Yeah.
so you go sit here and like
You gonna lay
watch
around
me. You gonna sit here and watch me like work myself
Ride the
and
worm.
really get it, and you sitting there like, you should feel some kind of way. I'm gonna get mine.
this happened to me and I didn't give a fuck.
See, that's what I'm saying.
I said, yeah, you're done. I mean, yeah, you're not done. All right.
And she got
I
the
want to watch
vibrator,
you.
right?
Finish it, or you want me to help you? Like,
I'm sorry.
go ahead.
Jay, no. 1 to 8.
They done flipped the scale so many
I'll
goddamn
take that,
times.
that head.
No. Hold on, time out. This is forcing.
I never even really knew what a
niggas
second
love
round
that.
was until my current situation, my current.
Niggas love
relationship.
that.
I didn't know what a no.
You're a first rounder.
First round used to be perfectly fine for me. I didn't again.
Used to? What happened?
My Nigerian man decided that he wanted to try to do 3 and 4 rounds, and I was like, this is new, and I didn't know it was even
thing.
working. It was a thing.
She had to adapt.
Yeah, I had to adapt. I didn't even know. So back then, like even now, I'm just like, all right, I'm used to 1 round.
Really? You're a one rounder.
Yeah, you knock them out.
One hitter quitter.
Yeah.
Me and you, we
What
out.
you need to keep on swinging for if you swing
Yeah.
good. You know what I'm saying?
And I like to get a good nap after a good, you know.
See, I like Jada. Yep,
it's time
that's
to go
my
to bed.
I'm gonna do
stilo.
all of this. We probably had a long day anyway. No, I'm tired.
If you got time to fuck all the time, you got to figure out a hobby.
Tragic.
Where's my YouTube people at, yo? What's up with?
I'm typing in them right now.
The first round is good, I'm good.
Yeah,
Right?
that's all I'm saying. Like we good.
I mean, that is
Second round
true.
not important.
You keep on fucking all night. You got some more
That's childish.
responsibilities to be
Right.
handling.
That's,
All right.
that's man child and
It's
a
too-
woman
yeah.
child.
Super chats that we
That's the
gotta read.
children's.
So before we start reading
They
this,
got too much energy.
Eric, you got it?
You must not have a job if you got 7 rounds in you every day.
I already shouted the person
So
out.
in this segment right now, we're gonna read a super chat from Aaron.
No, they didn't say anything.
You trying to prove something?
Unique Brooks just want to say hi. Just want to
Unique.
know I'm loyal.
Unique is loyal. Yo, Unique is loyal. Since this is probably like the 3rd or the 4th time I seen
That was
Unique
last week?
support us.
That was
back
Unique.
to back to back.
Yeah.
Yo, Unique, we love you. I love you. If they don't love
Thank
you, I love you more.
Unique. We
And then
see you,
You
Graf.
guys see some one-on-one videos from
I shouted
everybody
it out
in
on
here
here.
on Patreon. So big shout
Oh,
out to you.
word. Yo, Unique, if you can, go ahead and subscribe.
Let me make sure that wasn't the
Go ahead
girl
and
that said-
subscribe tomorrow.
Where's she at?
It's all pressure.
It's always-
but it's good pressure.
Oh shoot.
It's good pressure.
right here.
Subscribe tomorrow or subscribe tonight for our first episode on Patreon tomorrow.
It was just the one.
Ari
So-
Sally said, if I'm lit, I can keep going, working on different energy.
Our Sally, that doesn't count. All right? Because if I'm lit, you ain't going to sleep until I go to sleep. Like,
We'll see now.
nah,
That's called a Henny.
yeah, when I get that, what? And don't give me Duce. The Casamigos is like pretty privileged penis. Right? You give me some Duce, it's going to be active.
I be acting like a
Jada,
Yeah,
question for
blocking
you.
all the
Okay.
trolls. Who?
black who?
Okay.
What do you
Jada,
say?
question for you. Jada, your question is this,
I
right?
got.
How important on a scale
Blocker?
to 1 to 8,
Yeah, I'm blocking all the trolls.
if a man lives when you were single, if he lived at home or he lived on his own?
Wait, say
You
what's the
guys know the
question? I'm
answer to
sorry.
this because you guys know me.
Is it important for a man to live by himself or he could live at home? How important on a scale of 1 to 8?
I think it depends.
Why are you looking at me? I
You
don't.
gotta give me the questions. Like that.
See, scratching.
Because we already both answered one.
You gotta live by yourself.
It's important that so it's very important.
Well, back in the day, I think I accepted. It's very important, right? I think, of course, I was younger, but I accepted a couple of situations, and I regret it. So that can't happen again.
Can I ask you a question?
And it always gotta come stay with you, like
Oh,
because
that's
because I kick somebody out real quick, I will kick your ass out. Like
Everybody on TikTok.
It's time to go.
I remember I had to kick somebody out before he was drunk. Oh my God, it was so
Wait,
bad. That's my
really?
boy though. I had to kick him out.
That's your
like
boy,
I'm talking
though.
about force him out. Then I had to go leave. And
But he was drunk.
He was drunk
So how did he get home?
because he was too
hobo.
drunk. And then he had the nerve. His phone was off. I didn't know it this whole time. So he been talking to me through Wi-Fi.
Oh
Oh
no.
wow.
That's
Then he
why.
went,
Okay, hold on. Slow down. Slow down.
so when I kicked him out, he could. Okay,
Wait.
I got it.
We got it. We have to do this.
Man child? Oh.
No. We have to do this. Everybody, viewers that are watching at home, there is a simple test that allow you to know a lot about a person. You don't always
got it.
FaceTime. You also have to regularly call.
Make sure they phone that off.
Because if their phone is off, that
Oh wait, so
tells you a lot.
FaceTime is just Wi-Fi?
Well, yeah, FaceTime and FaceTime audio, they get slick. They'll do the FaceTime audio. So you gotta actually say, hang up, call me regular.
Oh, okay.
And then if it goes beep, beep,
Shame
beep.
people because phone bills are expensive.
Okay, but we're also old.
No, we're talking about
Yeah, I mean,
importance
not
of
old, but we're
ours.
also at an age where, like, figure it out by now. Like,
So on
the
that
phone
same
bill
note, Jada,
alone.
On that same note, Jada, on a scale of 1 to 8, can you date a guy who doesn't have a car?
That's even worse.
My question is, how are you getting to work?
They
Alright, you
don't-
live with
Well,
your
you-
mama.
okay, wait.
Right.
It depends on locale because I think in New York
You can
people
walk, yeah.
definitely don't have cars the way people
I
have
don't like
cars
it.
everywhere else. Oh, I don't know.
She lives in New
You
Jersey.
need a car.
I don't like it.
I don't know. Like people, most people, actually, all of my friends who live in the
It's
city.
storage, yeah.
No, it's it's for this. All of my friends who live in the city don't have cars. So like if they have to come out to like my house, they literally like take an Uber or take the Metro North or
But
something.
I just
like
love
Nope,
a nice,
not
sexy
doing that.
ride. You know, I love a nice ride where the music, the temperature in the car, right? We ain't on no stinking train.
that. Ooh, with the lights too.
You know, a nice LED, nice little,
Yeah.
hand on the lap type
If the man is
situation.
comfortable with himself, he doesn't have a car.
Okay, that's fine. I'm just saying I don't want to be on the subway. I hate the subway. I hate being underground. It gives me anxiety.
And there's
You
rats
could take the
under
bus.
there.
Let's
You just want to make me look bad.
First of
and
all,
I
let's
understand.
How's that making you look bad?
Because I'm not shallow and I'm very humble. And if times were rough for me, I would do what I had to do alone.
Not with somebody.
not with somebody else.
Somebody else, okay?
I mean, I ain't gonna
Wait,
lie.
can I shout
I've
out
definitely
our people?
dated girls. Yeah.
Hey guys, we
Without a
have some
car.
super chats. We have KGG never switched up.
'Cause-
$10. Thank you. Not $9.99. $10. 10.00. Shout out. Appreciate it. Thank you. He says I can't go a second round unless I'm in whack porn mode. I have no clue why a female told me I just need something new. And Lil Benny, the cut man.
What up? What up?
$1. 1.00. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Dot 00.
Not 99 cents.
Not 99 cents. We appreciate the love. He didn't say a comment, so
Thank
let
you
us know if you have a
so much.
comment.
Shout out.
Appreciate
I
it.
just dripped
Guys,
it.
click on
it's
the
all
link
right.
for the Patreon.
Yes.
All right.
And all super chats will be answered. And all badges will be answered. I think it works like gifts. So if y'all have a question, super chat if you're on YouTube, badge if you're on Instagram, gifts or however it may be
We don't
considered.
know TikTok yet. Just
Yeah.
so you guys know that
Presents.
also-
We accept all presents even though it's not
We
Christmas.
want to do a
what
lot
it
of
is.
things. We're gonna do giveaways. We want to fly people out to hang out with us. We're gonna do a lot of stuff because now.
Oh my God, that would be so much
Yeah,
fun.
because now we have paid
Facts.
subscribers. It's gonna give us opportunity to do so
much more,
stuff
yeah.
with our audience and our community. So
Can I ask
we're
a,
looking forward to it.
Can I do a 1 through 8 question now?
Shoot.
So my
Oh,
1
for
through
us.
8 question is
For Rico or for Alan?
Damn, because sometimes when you be doing that, I be forgetting my. when you be.
Stop getting nervous.
No, I'm not nervous. It's just that my train of thought is very. It's
All right, so go ahead. What's your question? Just ask it.
I forgot now. So somebody else go.
So Dave say y'all scared for me to be on the show.
Dave, stop praying.
It's Dave, come on. All right, so I got a 1 through 8 question for y'all, ladies.
I always want to steal my style.
I'm like, you had it.
Yeah, but.
If you fumble the ball,
focus.
I could pick
Okay,
it
go
up.
ahead, go ahead. You go ahead.
You know what I'm saying?
It just blacked out.
So I have a question. For the ladies, 1 through 8. Let's start with Aaron. Right?
Michelle give you a hard eye. We go on TikTok.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate you. Love is love.
That was real. Allah.
What's it called? Aaron, here's my question for you. Boom, 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 boom. 1 through 8. How important is it for a man to pay all the bills?
So from 1 to 8.
8 being the highest.
And 1 being a deal breaker.
A 6?
Okay. Okay, 6 to 8. All right, yeah,
Oh,
that's
somebody
close.
said somebody's phone's on the floor.
Damn, y'all nosy. Y'all just gonna get me fired. I know y'all tired of me getting fired every week.
This is a whole community. This is a
Ain't never do
community.
nothing.
That means they see your furry shoes too.
Yeah, my toes. Okay, so it's my turn now. Oh, okay, so how important is it
For a
for
man
your
to,
woman?
No,
Oh,
for
you
a man. For a
you
man.
asking me? You already
Same
asked her, so
question.
I want a different question.
I thought you meant
I
you
want a
had an
different
answer.
question. I don't even want to answer that.
No, you gotta
So,
answer it. Somebody gotta answer.
I didn't get her question. You just want to do that to me. I know what's going to
Did
happen.
you answer?
I said about
She said a 6.
Oh,
Yeah,
6.
yeah,
Okay.
but before y'all was
See?
asking each person individual questions, and I feel like now that we got to this question, you want to ask me too.
All right, just go, because you're going to lose your train of thought.
I already did. Okay, so
Child.
okay, I'm sorry, I'm working on it.
Just so no answer the same
Okay.
question I
Okay,
answered.
so from if paying the bills was a crime. Okay, so for you, I can pay my own bills, but it's gonna be a struggle. So it's a deal. It's not a deal breaker.
One
You
to
can't pay
eight.
all my bills, but you gotta be able to help me. So. You know, I can help myself too, but I think I need at least a
50-50.
okay.
1 to 8.
7.
7 being no.
No, 7. Yeah, exactly. No,
No, important.
it's important.
It's very important.
It's important for her, but important for her not to pay the 50-50, right? Not important for her
Not
too.
important for him to pay the bill. She's at a 7.
Mm-hmm.
You don't pay no bills. You can't be here.
Why did you just say 8?
Okay, but listen. Okay, because there's a few things
Uh-huh.
that you don't gotta. You know, I'll
Boy.
take over
We
a little
have
bit.
5,000
Jordan?
likes on TikTok.
What Jordan say?
All right, question.
Jordan's here?
Yeah, okay. So 2 shout outs, King of Juve.
King of Juve.
He's back too. Yeah.
He just said, just want to say thank you for resharing my Instagram story. I appreciate you, Rico and Aaron. Love you too, my friend.
You the boss.
Rico
you
and
the
Aaron,
boss.
what about Jada?
Jada,
I don't
did
think you were
share
on
the
that
story?
one.
That's messed up. Oh, okay,
Yeah.
I didn't. Okay, can I go? Now let me hurry up and get
Well,
this out.
go ahead, go
Let me
ahead.
hurry up and get this out. Okay,
go
now
ahead.
back. Oh, but it's just a repeat. Now to you. How important is it on the scale for your woman to pay the bills too?
The bills or some bills?
Pay
The
half the
bills.
bills.
No, the bills.
Okay,
All the bills?
Half.
Yeah, because
Some
you
bills.
can, once you like
If we say how important is it for her to pay all the bills?
Not all of them. No, just 30%.
Oh, 30%?
40%.
30%, I'm going to say is a 7.
Okay. 40%.
6.
Okay, that's
50%
good.
is
You going the right
5.
way.
oh, so we're just.
Yeah, because 30%, like really 30% is a 7 and an 8.
Right, that's
like,
good.
you're gonna pay 30%. Whether you like it or not, you paying 30%. Somehow,
So the deal breaker is you got to pay at least.
Somehow.
you paying it somehow, some way.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, so you don't have to pay in money.
No.
What?
No, you're paying the money, but it's gonna be,
Oh.
hey, all right, look.
Groceries.
Here's these groceries, and you know what? On top of the groceries, I gotta get my hair and my haircut. That's another 100. So you might as well add it on top of that.
She give you a haircut. That's cute.
No, I'm not. Well, she has, right?
That's sweet.
Like,
That's cute.
Like, here,
I rub feet.
here's some. Nah, that's cool. I'm good. I got a massage therapist. She does everything that I need.
I actually
Great.
have like sent my husband to I'll pay for his massages.
But it's more
Yeah.
cute when you guys rub each other.
Nah, I need.
No, I need, like, a
I need
professional.
partners. Like I need by I say partners, I mean like, hey, look, This bill is, see, we actually had a problem where I had to actually put one of the bills in her name because she needed to show that because she's not from, she's not from my state, our state. She's from Los Angeles.
Okay, so she had to show that she was a resident.
Yeah, so like when we were trying to put the kids in school, they're like, well, are you the actual parent? I'm like, no, like of her son.
Oh, of her son. Okay.
So they're like, well, does she have a...
This dude gonna get married in 2060.
Nah, it could be 2023 if they propose.
Boy, if you don't.
I'm about to throw up.
How important is it for a woman to propose? I think that's an 8.
What?
Yes. I won't get married unless a woman proposes to me.
What?
Yeah. I promise you, I'm not getting married unless a woman proposed to me.
What?
Yes.
They're gonna get you. They're gonna fucking get you, Rico. I can hear do y'all hear that?
Yeah, I heard the
Stampede?
Wait, like the fingers on the phone.
Yo, this motherfucker has me. I know. Like, are you serious right now?
I swear,
I don't want you to ever say that out loud again, okay?
I'm not getting married.
Trying to go forward.
I'm not getting married unless my woman proposes to me.
Well, that sucks.
I mean, as long as y'all on the same page, I guess that's all right.
Aaron always tells me to find what works for me.
I'm going crazy.
You right. Like,
I'm gonna mind my
Like,
business.
if that's what she like,
You know.
who are we to judge?
Listen, I've been seeing a lot of people going viral on like Shade Room and Spiritual Word, and shout out to them. I've been seeing them go viral. A lot of women taking the initiative to propose to the man for whatever reason, and I think it's dope. I said this before. With
Women are so afraid of rejection, though.
I don't think it has anything to do with
I don't think it. I think
They're afraid of rejection.
Just-
What do you think, Aaron? What do you think about his?
it's the tradition thing. That's all it
They're
is.
afraid of rejection.
Hey,
If it works for him, okay.
If that's what worked for you,
That's so unfair.
do you, my friend?
Why is it unfair?
Because
But
you
I'ma
talk
tell you-
all these things about women and what men expect and that's how we look at women and this is what we
So
think.
you want
and
your
what-
daughter to be
on her
proposing?
goddamn knee?
If that's
Come on
what.
No, it's really a yes or no.
No,
Yes or
it's
no?
it's
really a yes or no.
I don't care. That's what it is. It's whatever. If that relationship
And you would feel
with
okay
her,
with her doing
yes,
that?
I would feel okay with it.
My daddy would be so disgusted.
Me too.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I'd be
You
like,
not-
So,
yo, I-
Jada, you're not married, but
No.
you love your man,
I do.
and you won't propose to him?
it doesn't even make
Some real-
sense. Mentally, it doesn't make
Because
sense.
I'm
You
not
won't propose
going
to him,
to.
but you love him.
Okay, that's cool, but I'm not because you want to make me the woman that you protect and love, and
He's already
I'm the
doing
one
that.
out of all of these women that,
That is the
It works.
and I don't give a damn.
that is-
I don't
Thank
care.
you.
social
And guess
norm
what?
for
Guess
me.
what? Don't give a damn, and I'm never gonna change my.
Can we say
opinion
that's a
on
double
that.
standard?
I'm not
That's
getting
a-
on a knee.
No, it's not
to
a double
propose
standard.
I'm not getting on a knee
Propose to
to
be on the
propose
bed.
to any.
You don't gotta be on your
I'm not
knees.
getting on no knee to propose to nobody.
Not all men
You
get
got
on their
me
knee though.
effed up. Not no man. You
Nah.
got me. You got the wrong lady up in here. It's not happening.
You know,
y'all can feel
for-
however y'all want to feel. I'm not doing
You
it.
know what the crazy thing is? Erin always preaches about fairness, and this is one thing she want to be unfair
And
with.
I don't. I don't preach
No,
about
no, no.
fairness.
I don't know. I don't talk about equality. I talk about.
That's just being fair. Like,
No, but I've said this. I
This
don't.
girl on here just said she want to marry you, Jada. Go ahead, Aaron.
And I get on a knee for you, boo.
Aaron.
what?
Wait, can I read this?
That's crazy.
Woman to woman.
No, I don't because the thing is.
That's the thing. Women propose to women, right? There are women
Yo,
that has
this is
proposes
crazy.
to
This is
women.
what I wrote
That's
down.
a very small
No,
percentage.
wait, there are women that get married, right? Somebody has to propose. I'm not saying they get on a knee, but somebody.
So you're
somebody.
comparing a woman and a woman.
No, what
to a
I'm
man and a
no, what
woman.
I'm comparing is the principle is that a woman is capable of proposing. That's all I'm comparing.
It
I'm
sounds-
also capable of paying 100% of the bills in my house, but am I doing it? No.
But that's different. That's your values.
No.
Sarah Sally
You
said,
don't-
If the man provides the life I want, that's the only way she'll might.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. We're making. This is eight at the table where we're making a change over here. We're
Ladies.
making it, and that's a fair exchange. He's providing the life that you want, but you don't want to propose.
No, I
I'm
don't.
gonna-
I'm not
I'm
gonna
gonna
propose
just-
because
I
you're
honor-
gonna. Do you guys
Because
understand?
If you were a man, I'd elbow you.
I don't care what you say. You're not gonna make me feel any way at all.
You don't have a
No.
real reason.
Listen, I want to ask you a
I don't
question,
need a real
Jada.
reason.
All right,
It's
no.
tradition.
We
it's,
have-
it's normal. That's how it's supposed to be.
Can I bite
Just
your
like
head
I'm
off?
supposed to push a baby out, I'm supposed to get proposed to.
No,
I'm
you're
supposed to be in a white dress
What?
because the man chose me.
You can still
to
be in a white
his
dress.
queen. My man chose me to be the one and only out of all of these women that always wanted him.
Jada,
I don't.
how
He
about
didn't
this?
choose you when he gave you a
I
baby?
feel what you know. I feel what you're saying.
Okay.
So if I'm proposing,
No, it don't matter how she
Wait,
does it.
hold up.
if I'm proposing, you're right. know. I feel Jada because if I'm proposing, nigga, I'm running all of this.
Yeah,
all of it. All
What?
Of it.
Wait, time
all
out.
Of it.
all of them.
All of it.
Oh, yeah, that's-
Yeah. I'm like, boy, if you don't come here, I'm running all of it.
I said the Doritos, not the Funyun ribs. I said the Doritos. Get the dip too while you're at it. Thank you.
Y'all
Not
done?
the French onion.
Y'all
It better
done?
be the bean dip.
Exactly.
So y'all saying that?
Yes.
Yeah, I just want to make
We don't
sure
even
I
want to talk
understand.
about it no more.
Are y'all saying that? Well, I know Aaron's married.
You trying to be
I have
funny?
two also.
You trying to be funny?
Maybe
Hold on,
you
hold
might
on.
need to propose.
Hold on. No, that's all right. I'm gonna show you the
Jada,
last
Jada,
text
get off
message
the
in my
phone.
motherfucking phone.
No, I
Right
always
here, baby.
say-
What did
yo.
I say? I want to marry you. My baby know what it is. Okay, I'm just a little bit toxic sometimes. I want to. What did I say? Tell the people.
That says I pulled up on you.
That was a month ago. It was a month ago.
Wait, y'all know. Let me read these
See,
comments.
what it say? I ain't
wanna
gotta worry
marry
about
you.
that. I ain't gotta worry about that. Okay, baby? I
That's-
ain't gotta get on no
But
knees.
this is exactly
Okay.
what I'm saying, right? So at the same time, and just playing
And you
devil's
ain't
advocate.
gotta rush me
Stop.
getting married.
Wait, you don't have to overtalk.
I'm not. You did it to me all week.
No, I haven't all week. This is the first time I saw you. So this is the crazy thing, right? A man could be in a woman's text message and say, "I want to marry you," and she's picking the time she wants to be married, right? Because that could be today, but she's like, "Nah, I'm good." Right? Hold on, slow. Wait, slow.
You're
slow.
bugging.
So you said yes?
Nigga, no, because you just saw that my man pulled up to it was live. Clearly, our relationship, I'm not a desperate ass bitch. I've never been. I'm not a desperate ass woman that has to take a man as soon as he says, I want to marry you. Because in that case, I would have been married already. But we going to fix this shit first because I don't want what everybody else got. I'm not here trying to be a bitch that got a ring on her finger and her shit is really fucked up in the house. No, I don't want to be a person that's putting on a facade for everybody else. Fuck everybody
Can I
else.
say something, Jada?
Can I read our?
That sounds like you're not ready.
And I'm not. That's why I'm not married.
That's
because
why.
I want to work
But
on
that's
my
why.
relationship.
But that's why
Can
you
we
can do
all
the
agree?
industry.
Can we all agree? When a woman's been with a guy for 1, 2, 3, 4 years,
Mm-hmm.
and she says, "Hey, what are we doing?" Isn't that a way of saying, "Are you going to marry me?" Isn't she proposing to him in a sense?
No, she just wants. Go ahead.
It's asking what
She's
what
pushing
the
it.
intentions are.
Right.
Because the thing is that it's gonna help that woman make a better decision as to what she needs to be doing. Because if you and I are not on the same page, then you know what? Let me cut my losses, move around, and find somebody who is
Exactly.
on the same page that I'm on.
Cool.
So you guys sitting here, you ladies.
So if a woman is saying to a man,
just because you're.
hey, listen. I'm
Y'all making me hot.
No, you hot on your own.
And the man is saying, "Baby, I love
You
you.
want the paper?
Everything is going good." And then she says, "I want more." You're like, "What more do you want? We good."
He needs to leave her.
She's
That's
really
not
saying,
true.
"I want to be married."
Listen, let me
Why
say
is it so
something.
Yo, we
shameful?
just watched.
Why do we have to shame women who are straightforward and saying?
I don't
hey,
think we're shaming them. I think we're just
feels
saying
like
our
y'all are
standard
missing
is
it.
that that's not what Jada's doing. That's not something I'm willing to do.
I've been
I think
proposed to
everybody
before.
can do their own thing. Just like Rico wanted to be proposed to.
Exactly.
My husband wouldn't be down for it. You know
Not
what
a
I'm saying?
woman.
My brother wouldn't be down for it, but that's what works for him.
I'm a king.
We're not shaming anybody.
Like y'all got me.
And my man is
y'all got-
is a king too.
I-
Just
well,
the things that you do, my man is.
But what I'm saying is,
holds
thi-
it down.
but what I'm
I'm
saying,
not getting on the knees for
but this is what I'm trying to say, and this sounds crazy because it gets to a point where it's like, okay, cool, your man's a king, I'm a king, your man wants to marry you, you still feel like y'all are not there yet, right? So there's something that,
We're working on.
but the thing is.
Because
What
there's
needs
how
to,
much divorce going
no,
on?
No,
We
but
talk
but
about
this
this
is not
all
what
the
I'm saying.
time.
What I'm trying to say is, what else needs to be worked on for you to identify him as a king? Because
That's not what she said.
No. I'm asking that. That's what I'm saying. I know that's not what she said, but when I say king, right? I think everything is already done. Everything's working in a systematic way and whatever works for your system. Right? A king or a president, whatever it may, whatever title hierarchy you want to give it, everything has to be Jefe, bosse, whatever, it has to be working. So clearly there's something that's not working for you to identify him as a full king
Who
because
said the issue was him though? You're assuming
So
that.
you're the issue.
I said that.
Oh, I didn't know
I'm
that.
She's actually
perfectly
said
fine
that a
with
lot.
I've said that
Oh,
multiple
you said you're a
times.
little
I've been the
toxic on
issue.
it, yeah.
Yes, and I'm not even because I'm toxic, but I'm a new mom. I had postpartum stress.
Yep.
I've literally had a very difficult year, like internally, because I had to stop doing a lot of things. A pandemic happened. Dreams didn't fall into place for me. I've literally had difficult situations happen where I'm just battling within myself because I am a person that strives for the best. I'm a person that always grinds, always hustles, always has something going on. So with my things going on, with my personal, with how I look at myself, that can affect my relationship. And it doesn't have anything to do with him. And yes, he could be, he's a little protective and he's a little, he pull up on the bitch.
But at the same time, Jada, he's
Can
also.
I finish my thought too?
But wait, no.
Can I say what I gotta say?
I'm sorry, I have to stop you for a second
Okay,
because
alright.
my thing is this.
Sorry, I'm not.
But my thing is this. For real quick. This man, listen, I'm dealing with a woman that has postpartum too.
I say
Right?
beautiful women.
Right? Yeah, I'm dealing with a woman that has. I think all women probably have some type of, postpartum case that happens, right? Everyone's different in terms of the length, but throughout that and outside of that, right? All the other things that you're working on yourself, right? This man, since I met you, has been there through it all.
Right.
So regardless of the workload that you have to do on yourself, which is going to be continuous for the rest of your life, this is somebody who has demonstrated he's going to be there for you. He's going to be there to protect you, to provide for you in whatever conditions, state of mind, or whatever the case may be that you are going on. So, and he gave you a child. Right? And you gave him a child in return. You both gave each other a child, and you both are raising this child. So what I'm saying is this is somebody who I would assume demonstrated in every single way, shape, and form that he is with you no matter where you're at. And he's willing to grow with you no matter what state or point in your life that you are in.
Jake, before you
Yeah, go ahead. I'm done.
So,
This is just what I'm seeing, and I'm speaking from a
We're gonna
mind.
take a
from
minute
man.
to have Aaron read the super chat.
No, yeah, I'm gonna read the super chat, but I actually have a question. So remember one time you and I were talking, and I was like, so what's more important, like you entering a relationship healed and past your bullshit,
Yeah.
and in a safe and comfortable place,
It's a marriage.
or
Yeah, already in the relationship.
or trying to do it while you're
Try it.
married and committed and trying to figure out all the other things that result from bringing
Traumas.
that
past
no,
traumas.
just bringing someone else into your life.
Gotcha.
Even though he's there, once you try to operate in a marriage, there's more of a box around you. You can't just be like, yo, fuck it, I'm out of here. I'll be back in a week. You can't do that because you have to consider like what you being gone for a week is going to do to that relationship, And I'm just bringing it up because you said it's better for you to work on yourself as much as you can and come with your shit together. And I feel like that's what Jada's trying to do.
No, it's too late.
That's it.
No, it's too late to come with your shit together. You already have a baby with him and you've been in a relationship with him.
That's
See,
perfectly fine.
But she's going to the next
No,
one.
but it doesn't matter.
I wanna go to the
marriage.
next-
A
we
marriage.
gotta save that time.
You
I
don't
haven't-
lock
Let's
in
go
a
to the super
marriage.
chat.
We're going to
No,
super chat.
we're not gonna go into Jada's.
You just want to
We're
shut
going
me
to
up.
the
I'll
super
fight
chat.
your ass right
Don't
now.
fight me.
Y'all always shut me
Let's
up.
go to the super chat.
This is my
All
last
right.
day at 8 at the table, y'all. I quit after today.
Okay, y'all, here we have 2 super chats. So Jordan Eugene, as usual.
Here he goes. Let's go, Jordan. I got
Serious.
boxing gloves
I need
today.
a pen.
$4.99. We appreciate the
Thank
love.
you.
Question: Do you guys date someone because you need him or want him? I see a lot of people date out of need, more so than want and desire. So that's one question we can come back to.
I like that. I like that
And then-
question.
And then the other question is from Henry Lake, $4.99. Thank you. YouTube, there you go, $4.99. Appreciate the love. Why is it that modern woman, it says woman, but why is it that modern women who say they are boss chicks and don't really need a man want a traditional man, but I'm sorry,
He fucked it up.
but they are not traditional themselves. All right.
Yeah, that was hard to read.
Somebody said, would Rico take a woman's last name?
Right.
No.
Mine is
Wait,
well.
was she asking you?
Exactly.
Oh no! If I'm asking,
There we go.
If
No. The
I'm
answer to your
asking,
question is no. if you
Exactly.
Everybody in the
It's
house gonna have my
not
last
normal.
name.
let me ask you a
Not
question.
normal. You
Even the
had
dog.
seed.
Like-
The
Dog
seed-
is gonna have my last
You had the
name.
seed.
Yeah,
The seed
yeah.
has to carry the name.
Do y'all-
okay?
do y'all like
That is
yelling?
why you get up.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Ain't your problem. You got a man and I got a good man too. So we can yell if we
No,
want
you
to.
can't. That don't work with everybody.
Okay.
What I'm gonna say is, at the end of the day,
You wanna make my
right?
track slip.
When, let it slip.
I was about to say it is slipping.
I didn't want to do that.
It's not
But no, I'm not taking the woman's last name. I mean, in all fairness, you know, I'm in the process of changing my last name. So I won't tell y'all because the reason why.
King?
No, the reason why I'm doing it is because I'm trying to build the actual legacy for my family. So that doesn't correlate with the rest of the world. So I literally handpicked this last name and nobody in the world has it.
Oh wow.
So once it
In the whole world?
in the whole for a fact the U.S. But like when you search a database, it comes up as no one.
Okay.
So and that's for something bigger. So no, I wouldn't take her last name because this is not about my last name or her last name. It's our last name. You know what I'm saying? Going forward, it's gonna be our children's last name, and this is something I'm trying to build as an enterprise.
Y'all are
going
all changing it to that
to the
name?
new yeah.
Okay.
Before she proposes?
It doesn't matter before, after, doesn't matter.
don't know why you're yelling,
pick one.
but-
I'm not yelling.
So
My
I
voice
got
is
a
very
next
calm.
question for you
Okay.
guys.
Yes, sir.
I got
Wait, but what about Jordan Eugene's question?
Go ahead. So Jordan,
Yeah.
your main
Okay.
question was,
Do we date out of need or out of desire and want? Desire
I
slash
think
want.
that I think it's fair and very unfair at the same time. A lot of people date out of what they want because they already got what they need. So they're always gonna go and they're able to accomplish what they need because they already got what you could go after what you want because you accomplish what you need. And the numbers don't lie, right? Most people are not able to accomplish their needs because
Facts.
needs and necessities are very tough to do. So we're taking advice from people who have the ability to do and take care of their needs. So they're chasing their wants and they're getting their wants. And they're telling everybody, go after what you want. But you're like, how can I go after what I want when I can't even take care of what
What I need. That's a fact.
So sometimes you may date a woman because she take care of your needs. And
All the
you're not
time.
able to take care of those needs yourself. She may be that woman that nurtures your soul. She nurtures your she nurtures your spirit. She nurtures your body. She
Is that a
nurtures,
need?
For some men,
because
yeah.
You need that to
it's not for
survive.
you.
So when I think of needs, I'm thinking like
Not
air,
materials.
food.
No.
Food
She's
is not
thinking-
material.
She's thinking about things that you typically can't live without.
Yeah, like
But
shelter.
but
I think
love is an actual human need.
Nah,
no,
love is a
I don't
need.
disagree.
But
I
but
don't disagree.
because love.
Affection is a need. Someone telling you're important, that's a need.
Yeah.
Feeling wanted is a need.
And
It might
appreciated.
sound like a want. You know why I don't call it a want? Because without it, your behavior
wait,
tends
wait.
to be negative.
Is that a joke?
Yes, it's trolls.
No, I'm blocking all the trolls.
what they say. I'm curious.
That's fine. We got
LeBron
these.
James died. I don't know. LeBron died.
Keep going, keep
It's
going.
not true.
Those are trolls.
Those are trolls, man.
going.
Don't pay
Who's on
attention to
that?
them.
Yeah.
I would have believed it too.
Why we?
I would've.
I don't want to stop for that.
I'm nervous.
On a vibe, dude, go.
Yeah.
So,
All right, he's alive.
Okay.
all right?
These damn trolls. I'm about to
Don't
block y'all.
don't even repeat that. So what I'm saying is like this.
Yeah.
We or eight at the table. We try not to confuse our audience, right?
Yeah.
Like for me, I think it's very unfair when someone who has a huge advantage and already took care of all their needs and they go and tell people, do it too, do it too, do it too. Be like, I'm not even in that
Yeah.
position.
Right.
And you giving women and men this advice, right?
I hate that shit.
So you giving women and men this advice and it's not fair. So if you have a woman or a man who's like, yo, bro, why you dating her? She's this. Or girl, why you dating him? He's this. But that person take care of the needs that you cannot and that you really need in your soul and your spirit.
I agree.
And then you want to go more surface. Yeah, you might have the look. But
Yeah.
you just gave your needs up for your want because you want to look good. That's just
Exactly.
But we all have human needs. You know Maslow's hierarchy? After food, after water, you know what the next need
Love.
is? Social interactions and different things. So your needs are not important if you already took care of your needs. Now you got your wants that you can live with.
I feel bad for those people though, because the people that tend to take care of their needs and then try to go after their wants. Listen, I've been on this earth for almost 30 years. You know what I'm saying? And you know how many times my wants have changed? It's so temporary. And when you try to once you try to take care of your needs, I believe, this is just my opinion, that once you try to take care of your needs, you end up in a space where you feel like you don't need nobody. And when you end up treating people like you don't need them subconsciously, you know, and that could push somebody away. A lot of people want to feel like they're needed in some regard. Not entirely, you know, but in some regard.
Somebody said y'all need to focus on the Wi-Fi. I guess we must have froze up.
Yeah. Maybe so.
They be like, y'all need the Wi-Fi.
Yeah, I need.
There's no respect, y'all.
Yeah.
Y'all need the Wi-Fi.
I agree.
We got 3 lives going on and 1,000 different, you know what I'm
That's
saying?
actually funny.
Right.
But yeah, like, you know.
I mean, I'm a person that's been on this earth for almost 21 years, and I just feel like, you know.
And I feel like this is the way it is.
I just think that, you know, the most important thing has always been relationships for me. Like the experience I get with either friendships or when I'm in a relationship. And I think that's a need, you know what I'm saying? And when you neglect, how can I say this? Do you know what I'm trying to say?
No, when you neglect what?
Okay, but when you neglect, so when you chase the things that you think you want, and you sacrifice your needs, the things you think you need, and you sacrifice your needs, your real needs for them. For example, me hanging out with girls that just looked good, and I'm just like, yeah, I want to hang out with these bitches. They're fun. They're this and that. And then you neglect your homegirls that feed your soul, that give you great advice, that want the best for you, that love you unconditionally, that you can bring around your family, and they're not gonna tell your secrets. And then you got these bitches over here gossiping about you, talking about you, oh, this bitch don't like me, she's a hater, you know, like you got women that are like gonna do the total opposite than what you've been getting from this side, you know. That's when you realize you thought your needs were
your needs was your one. That's why the word, when people says, I don't need that shit in my life.
Facts.
Right.
I have a question for the ladies.
And that's the thing. You need to understand your needs. Your needs is not just physical. You have needs.
Right.
Some people
but those relationships are important to me.
Yeah, because some people could go their whole life and be like, they meet their father for the first time and be like, I don't need you in my life. No, nigga, you need him in your life. You don't want him in your life.
Yeah.
Wait.
Well, it depends on how he is or she
It
is.
depends on why they didn't see them all those years. Because did he neglect me? Because maybe I don't need him because he didn't choose me.
No,
Right.
I think that, I mean, even if so, right? Because if the person changes, then maybe you still might need them. But I think that when a person hasn't changed, you don't need certain things in your life, right? So if you had, you know, an absentee parent and now they try to pop up, but they're still the same way as when they left you, then it's like, damn, this is actually a sign that I didn't need them now. Now, granted, I don't think anything should be exiled permanently because you never know in this particular situation. Maybe 30 years down the line.
In your life, but everybody needs
Well,
their family.
but this is the
You
thing.
might not
Someone
want them
else
to
may have
have
stepped
what it
up,
is.
Alan.
Nah, I don't want to say
Alan,
family, but
think about it. Think about like a
differ.
father, right? And you know your father left. You've never had a relationship with him, but you've had someone to step into that role.
That's all I need.
yeah.
Right, and so that's
I
what.
need somebody in that role.
Right, so
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. At that point, you can be like, yo, I don't need you. Someone else has already like taken up that responsibility. Someone else has already like fulfilled that void in my life. So I don't need you. You know, it would be nice to have you. I would like, you know, I would want you to be X, Y, and Z, but you're not there. And at this point, you can be gone for all I care.
Yeah.
You know,
Somebody said we got Taco Bell Wi-Fi. Is that bad?
Damn.
Taco Bell has Wi-Fi.
It's TikTok's technology. We've been doing this for 3
Maybe
years.
close
We've
out
been
your
all
other
right.
tab.
Oh, TikTok. Can I just tell y'all? Look, I
Just
want to
close
show
out.
y'all something. TikTok.
We are good.
Are live on a whole bunch of other platforms, and everybody's good. We
Yeah.
on
Alan, did you
Instagram.
close out all the other tabs, maybe?
It don't
Maybe
matter.
because it's China.
But wait, I got a question, right? Yeah.
Maybe it's like their Chinese like technology isn't.
Is it?
Aaron,
Update it.
Well, if it's
Well, I don't know. I'm just
China.
saying. All these other ones is
Wait,
working.
ladies, I gotta.
Instagram is good.
Instagram, we love y'all. YouTube, we love you. TikTok, we still love y'all. Y'all better stop dumb thugging in the words of Aaron. Ladies, question.
More
Because
awesome.
it's from China.
Question for you, right? I
I
got
cannot fucking do it. My bad, Rico. Go
quick
ahead.
question, right? So, have y'all ever, and if y'all
My
have,
vibe is trash. Okay.
if
Okay, so they said it.
if y'all have, I would love for y'all to like expound on this. Is that the right word? I love having Erin here. She's quick to correct my words. Have y'all ever had a man or a relationship, whatever, where that person told you within that relationship that they don't need you?
No.
No.
Nope.
I've said that before.
That's fucked
You
up.
said that to a woman? Like, I don't need you.
I don't.
got the one
I didn't
that
say it
does
like that, but I was like, I really don't need you. I mean,
That's not nice.
I feel like
That's some hurtful shit.
I actually don't think it's hurtful.
because it was like,
I'm.
But you're right though. It's not hurtful. It's just you being honest sometimes, and it's like I
Yeah.
don't need. But you don't have to express it.
but
Just
I
just
felt bad
go.
because the way the person took it. But
Yeah.
it was like I
You
felt
know,
bad
that's
later on because I was like, yo, I really don't need you. Like, to be honest, when you start to weigh a person role in your life and you're like, yo, you don't, it's not like you do this, it's not like you do that, it's not like you do this. You're great to be around, but I could live, like, when I start feeling like I could live without your presence.
See, that's my problem. I have an issue with whether I need you or not. I can still go and find peace somewhere else.
Damn.
Now, that's ego.
Then that's what it is. I think I
That's
have a
ego.
big ego that somebody needs to break.
Nah, because the thing is, like, there's people who have a really good job, a really, really
Mm-hmm.
good job,
Yeah.
and they go inside IBM every day, and they be like, I don't need this shit.
Yeah, you do.
But that doesn't mean your life's over. That means you might have another, and you
No,
might find another
A
opportunity.
lot of their lives
You
end.
gotta struggle for a very long time sometimes.
And I agree. I
If
just
you at IBM, you gonna go somewhere else.
No, but I'm saying
See?
it's like a lot
Not
of
right now.
things that-
optimistic.
Not right now.
It's the negative side. I like the positive side. I like to speak positivity. It's about me like
Yeah,
if
but
I
like
leave
to
this.
speak reality,
Risks
right?
risks aren't worth it
reality is
sometimes.
Sometimes you think you don't need something until you found out how much you really need it.
Till you lose it.
See, when you want something and you lose it,
Mhm.
you get over that.
Right.
You know what
But
I
when
mean?
you need
Like, I
something,
want a private jet. I really do.
Really, Alan?
you need it.
I need a private jet, Alan, so we gotta work it out.
I need a private jet. But I want a private jet, right?
Me like if you.
But you know what? If
I wanna
if
fly
I go
commercial.
to United first class and they treat me good,
I'm alright.
I'm gonna be alright.
I made it.
Until
I
you
got
go
where
into
I
the
need to
private
be.
jet, be different.
Right? A private jet would be great, but sometimes I think when it comes to relationships, we disrespect the needs that our partners bring
I
to
agree.
us. Because they're not giving some of our wants.
I agree.
And our wants
That's a good point.
overshadow that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but a lot of our partners, they bring needs to us. You know, like there are things that your partner does for you when you're in a relationship that
Well.
you don't think you need. And then you find out when you go to somebody else and you're not getting those.
Yeah.
And the people
Grass
giving-
ain't greener.
Yeah, they're giving you the ones though.
How you think I ended up with the dentist that couldn't cook? I was like, yo, my last one could cook. She was great. I lost out on that one. I ruined it. Whatever, I don't really need the food.
No, but
Until
I-
I started dating, I'm like, what are you doing?
Right.
Like this is not gonna work for me.
I don't want any more takeout.
Yeah.
But I
like-
can say that that's probably an issue that
Have some of these, FYI.
I've experienced. And I'm always afraid of karma, right? I'm always just like, you know what? One day God or karma or something gonna kick my ass. But it's because like, you know, you could be in a situation and you're just like, you realize that you're not appreciating the situation that you're in like you should. You're not appreciating the person. You're not appreciating all the sacrifices someone is making for you. You're probably like just undervaluing them. And you have to really take a moment, just like you were saying earlier, you got to check yourself. You got to really get to a moment where you're just like, yo, this person really puts me before a lot of other shit. You know, this person, yeah, I'm a priority. This person goes above and beyond for me. You know, with anything, like you have to get to
Not to sound poetic, Jada, because it's not poetic. I'm just saying, my thing is that what I don't want to say, I don't want to come off wrong, bro. If I'm not grateful or I don't have no gratitude, that's probably no need there.
Yeah.
If
Or
you naturally don't
there's a
feel
need for
gratitude,
therapy.
you don't need, then what's given to you, you might not need it or
I
want
know,
it.
but you have to understand there are certain people in the world, right? So, for example, I'm kind of aware that I don't know what it is about me. It could be something I don't know what it is. could be a little bit of phoniness, right? But
I need to hear the rest of
I
this.
do.
it's something, right? Where I'm just like, well, if this shit don't work out, watch this. You know, like I'm gonna go outside and I'm gonna
Shake my ass.
not shake my ass, no.
Gonna sit
I'm
perched.
gonna, pleasantly, put myself around the right situation and be the best Jada that I can be, and everything's gonna work out. And it's only because that's always how it's kind of been. I'm not trying to be funny, but that's literally it. I don't know why.
You sound
I've been
like-
lucky.
No, I don't think you're lucky. I'm gonna be very honest with you. You sound like a very strong woman. You sound like a very confident woman.
I think that's just what it
You
is.
sound like a woman that it is very hard for a man to give you what you need, because everything you need you have within yourself.
Maybe
you
that's
sound
what it
like.
is. Because no matter what,
I
a man can bring everything to the table for me, but I need that peace part. I really need that part where you're the man that I can laugh with. I can just be like naked, like soul wise. Like I can just be myself with you. I can laugh. We can just do anything together, right? But if you're gonna provide me with any type of stress over bullshit, then that's when I'm just like, yo, as much as I love you, as much as we have such a great bond and relationship, I do not have to be here, because no matter what, I'm gonna find another A1 situation that works for me. And I don't mean to say it like that, but like in my heart, I need peace. In my heart, I need to be with someone who understands me and is not gonna just cause drama in my life for no reason. I need to be like, I don't want to be phony in my relationship, but I do want to be positive as possible. I don't want to have arguments. I want us to be able to talk like adults and get through situations like adults. I want us to be able to express and communicate
that's what I'm
things
saying.
properly.
So you sound. I know through all the rubbish, it sounds like I'm joking, but that is the strength of a person that can take care of their own needs.
Right.
So what somebody may provide
I
your
agree.
wants for you, but you're trying to take care of my wants. You're trying to take care of, let's say, I don't know, you cooking for me. Oh, I want you to cook. I don't need you to cook for me.
Right.
Like, I'm good. I could go somewhere else and get the exact same thing. That means with or without you, I could fulfill my needs.
I'm
But
always
what
gonna be
I
able to get a
need
job.
from
Always.
you is peace.
I have a totally different
I'm-
Really?
on
I'm-
all of
Forward to
this.
it.
I'm really with her though.
Yeah, I want to hear it.
So-
I kind of love where Jada came.
I'm with Jada, yo.
I'm with you
My
on this,
peace is
Jada.
everything.
Listen, not saying I don't love my peoples, but you know what I'm saying. Listen,
Right, and
hey,
I do too, but I'm just saying I gotta
Marie
be
said, talk
happy.
about wrapping it up in clean linen.
clean living.
Wow.
What does
That's
that
an old
mean?
school
I don't know what that
saying.
means.
I don't
You
know
know
what that
what? If
means.
you scratch his head, you made that up.
What does that mean? I've never heard that.
But I do want to hear what you was about to say though.
Shit and clean linen.
Wow.
Oh, so
But-
I'm talking shit?
okay.
No.
Pretty much.
Oh yeah.
Like-
yeah. You say you bullshitting.
Yeah, and that's fine. That's
Dirty
just my
silverware.
life. That's my perspective. That's pretty much what because you could throw me out and throw me in the trash, and I'm gonna get out like, you know what?
And you know you're gonna be all right.
It's about to rain. It's gonna rain.
It's gonna wash it off.
It's gonna rain right now. It might come tomorrow, but it's gonna rain.
I'm
I'll
with
be
her,
alright.
but that comes with a lot of unfortunate, terrible experiences in life.
Surviving a lot of shit.
Yeah, when you
Yeah,
survive a
but
lot,
nothing
that's
can break you.
The more you survive
Yeah.
shit, the more you trust yourself.
Exactly.
the more you survive.
That's true.
The same, yeah.
Maybe not. Maybe at 40, I'll probably just be like,
No
you know
shit,
what?
wait,
I'm
that's
gonna
the
hang it up.
question. I don't care what I need or want.
I'm gonna just sit up on this beach. Y'all got a
But
blanket.
that's the freedom
Y'all got a
that's the
blanket?
freedom that youth gives you. Like youth gives you a whole nother perspective and freedom to say and feel these types of
When you're
things.
40, then what?
Oh, somebody said it's given single later on. She's in survival mode for sure.
That's not true. It's
I'll-
not
I'll
true.
give y'all my
I'm not gonna
take.
get married until I feel like the person that I'm with. I don't want us to have any we're gonna have issues, right? But I don't want us to question certain things.
Unnecessary
Issues. I don't want
understand that.
if there's a certain situation, if our communication is often toxic or it's often like we're not getting anywhere when we communicate, then I feel like that's something that we need to fix before we decide that we're gonna be together forever. Because if it's an issue now, it's only gonna get worse later, and we're gonna end up
worse.
getting
Worse.
and we're only gonna end up getting a divorce.
Divorce.
And the last thing I want, I'm
Divorce.
already a statistic, so it's not like I'm striving to be the perfect, the perfect girl of this world. Shit happens in life, so I'm not trying to be the girl that's like, oh, I'm married because everybody, that's a lot of people's goal, but that's not just my goal. because I have so much more that I care about.
Jada,
And
them glasses got you going.
I know, right? I
Are
care
they
about.
cute though?
I
They
care
should
about
say
so
she
much
looks
more.
smart.
Thank
Here
you.
comes the brand new flavor in your
Yeah.
ear.
Time for new flavor, yeah.
I'm kicking new flavor in your ear. That's the brand. That's the
glasses.
vibe I'm getting.
Right. No, that's
like
that's
90s
what it
Diddy.
is. Right.
Um,
I'm not trying to just talk shit and put
Wow.
glitter on it. I'm not doing that at all. This is just my perspective. And that's why I hate when I read certain comments, because I'm just like, a lot of y'all are thinking from perspectives of things that you just haven't experienced, or you just live a different life. And because of
Yeah.
the life that I live and the things that I've seen and the relationships that I've had in my life, these are my experiences, and this is my outlook on things now. Just like some people are religious or some people believe in one thing or another, I chose what I chose because of the things that I've experienced in life.
Listen, TikTok, no disrespect. We don't know if y'all buying badges or doing stuff over there. This is our first live, so we don't understand it yet. We'll get back to you on that. But we want to hear Aaron's take. Aaron's take is completely different from Jada's take.
Can I get a cigarette?
a...
That was a long one.
Just take Jada out the.
Aaron got a different take from Jada. Aaron,
All right,
speak on
so
yours.
two things. I'm gonna give. Well, actually, should I read these first, and then okay. So I'll read the super chats first, and then we'll go from there. All right, so Henry Lake says, why is it that modern women who say they are boss chicks and don't really need a man want a traditional man, but they not traditional themselves? To be honest, I think that's both parties.
Yeah.
Like, we got traditional men saying they want a boss chick. We got boss chicks saying they want traditional men. Like, I think it's all about what you want, what works for you. And I mean, in my opinion, you a fool if you are trying to get something that you know that doesn't align with you. We talked about this last
he was
week.
gonna say
You
that.
know, that ain't number heartache.
I think people are I think those ones are confused.
Or just not honest with themselves.
That's what I'm saying. There's some confusion within themselves, but go ahead.
Okay, and then we got another $1. Shout out to Lil Benny.
Thank you, Lil
the Cut
Benny.
Man.
Cut man.
Appreciate you. He didn't have a comment. He just supported
Nope,
us.
we love
Oh,
it.
Benny. You
Jordan,
big Benny now.
Jordan Eugene,
Eugene,
he's back.
Come on, Jordan.
All right,
Let's go, Jordan. Let's go, Jordan.
all right. Jordan Eugene says, I mean, grown women that fail as being functional adults and their bills paid. If you are 25 plus and can't pay basic bills without a male, you failed to being an adult. Sure,
That's not
that makes
true.
sense.
Jordan.
It's not true. There's plenty of women that are housewives.
I think that-
like cell phone.
Yeah, I know, but when you're,
And
but
it's
not
more
even
like
basic.
it's more like
Yeah.
rent. It's more like rent and shelter.
Yeah.
Jordan, I think this might be one of the first things we agreed on.
No, he said something.
You
good
said that
before.
last week, and you was
Right.
like, we
Yeah.
agree. Yeah.
Then maybe it's the second, Jordan. Thank you.
I'm telling you, it's probably the
It's dial-up.
Chinese technology.
Dial-up.
Because all these other ones is working perfectly
Oh,
fine.
no. Everybody's good on TikTok.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
But I do think
We
that
got 6,700 likes on TikTok.
Yo, TikTok, you lit. Yo, YouTube, come on. We need everybody to like. Before any other question gets said, I just want to
Do
say
better.
this. Everybody that's on the live, please do like it. Send your super chats for questions to be answered. Instagram, I didn't forget about you.
We're not
Badges,
gonna talk.
please.
Y'all not gonna get no.
We're going to be like,
Jada really opened up, guys. We're not gonna
Yeah.
Let's acknowledge. Thank you for opening up.
Oh wow.
Yeah, thank you.
Someone
I definitely
noticed me.
agree with you from a lot.
I got a sticker.
I see you.
I got a star sticker.
I see you.
I got a
I
sticker.
see you.
Remember I used to get them stickers
It's
like
like
when you was in
class,
school?
yeah.
That could traumatize you as a child. They
What?
got 5 stickers to give. They give it to 5 kids and you don't get one. The next week
That means you need to do better.
What?
bad.
I was the
Talking
one
so
getting
much.
all the stickers.
No,
I
but
was the
they-
one not getting the stickers. So I get it.
They make it
I got the
easy.
stickers. I wanted to win. I had
wouldn't
this
give you-
one
That's what I'm
arch
trying to say.
one arch enemy named Amrita. I don't know where you're at, but we
Wait,
used to.
Amrita what?
Huh?
I know Amrita.
Well, there might be more than one, but I tell you what, cause she was in my class, and that Amrita was smart, but I was smart too. We used to go at it. I'm trying.
She Indian, right?
Yeah, of course.
I wasn't that
it's a
smart, but I was
single
just like, hey, Miss Appleby, would you like this peach that I picked in the
Man,
backyard?
teachers ain't never give me no stickers.
Really?
They look at me like, what are you?
I used to be sleeping.
No, I definitely
I used to
didn't
be
get the
like, I know all the answers.
I have bad attention. Yeah, because your mom was a teacher, right?
Not yet. She wasn't a teacher till I had to become in high school. Then she was my substitute teacher.
Got you. Oh, that
They used to be
sucks. You
like,
gotta be good in
Aaron
class.
makes
Nah,
great
we actually
grades,
used to
but
argue.
she won't be quiet.
Me too. That's why we're here.
No, but I used to
Erin
be, I
makes
think we were all
great
the bad
grades,
kids.
but she talks too much.
I was a class
You
clown.
wouldn't get
Yeah.
a sticker.
Yeah.
She got stickers. She's a
I got the
lawyer.
stickers for grades, but I didn't get like I always had like kind of bad conduct. So I
I
mean,
can see that.
it is what it
No,
is.
we didn't forget about y'all over here.
All right. Oh,
You
we
gotta
have.
buy some badge, okay?
Yeah, Instagram,
All
we
right.
love you to
So
death.
I have more super chats. So
Oh, sorry.
YouTube, we have another one from Unique Brooks. Shout out. Thank you so much for supporting.
Thank you, Neil.
I'm gonna get a sign that says Unique Brooks. That's what I need to do.
Unique Brooks, King of
need a
Juve,
unique-
Jordan
Yeah.
Eugene.
Yeah, I need those signs. And when Sunny Red's Scat Pack come on, we need a sign for him too.
There, I think Michael Metro, him too.
Yeah.
He sent quite a few.
And you guys, I know y'all didn't
Paris,
forget
WB, bought a badge.
our
Thank you,
guy.
Paris.
Thank you,
Paris, I'm gonna add a
I know
sign
y'all
for
didn't
you.
Forget our guy from
Portugal.
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 Fatty.
No, we didn't.
Fatty, we're
Oh,
fatty.
he lives in Portugal?
Yeah.
Yo, we're fatty,
know
been
that.
that, man.
Unique Brooks said, I left my first boyfriend because he needed me. And so she said she put God first.
That is true, because some people's needs is way too much for a relationship.
It's a little
And-
overbearing.
It's
King
a
of
little-
Juve back with a dime piece.
Thank you, King of Juve.
He says, I'm ready for that Patreon. Hello.
Wait, what happened?
Wait, let us get some shots.
He said he's ready for the Patreon.
Let's go!
Y'all
Shout out.
click the link.
Right.
You can go now. Click the link.
Wait,
He's
so
already
King of
in.
Juve, make sure you go and join now. It's actually available now to sign up. It just goes live tomorrow.
Yeah.
All right. Let's
12
see.
hours.
JoJo. He just said, "Hey y'all, what's up? Shout out to you.
Nice.
Thank
Hey,
you.
JoJo.
$1.99. We
What
love
up,
it.
JoJo?
Yo, Unique is on this today. Another one.
Where's that sign at?
Another one.
She says, are some situationships worth going to therapy for? Wow, that's actually a good question.
Yes.
That's a great question. We're gonna take shots before that get going. Let's get some shots.
Wow,
from
that
here.
is a
Bought
good-
Bring that
badge for
cognac.
Jada.
Woo!
Paris, WB.
All right, Paris.
Paris want to take you to
I'm telling
Paris.
You, Jada, look, I'm gonna tell you
Bought a
something.
badge for Jada.
The thing, what you're saying,
He about to buy a
I think
ring.
Is true. I think what happens though
Oh Lord.
is how do you differentiate?
It's shot o'clock.
Perfect.
It's shot o'clock. Marie, can I get some?
This is what I've been drinking? Marie, this is what I've
What
been
are you drinking,
All right.
Alan?
You know, I haven't been, I didn't.
Huh?
I'm
Is
not
that
gonna-
helping your
Free will.
COVID?
Can you big me?
It is.
Hey, excuse me. Can you big me up a little more? Keep
I think
going.
it's the
Alright,
before
no, I
the
just wanna
B5.
say-
Right.
Then you
Can you big
Right.
me up a little more?
Being that I've met you. I think it's been over more than a year now, right? And I think you're extremely confident, which is well deserved. You like a cat. I always think that you're gonna land on your feet no matter what, and you're a very focused woman. So I'll give you that.
Why, thank
But
you.
what I'm asking you, in the time that we're living in right now, what do you say to the women that have that same confidence, but it's false confidence?
Oh, shit.
I meet.
Maybe they're
people-
faking it.
Look in the
so they can
mirror.
Make it.
Paris
You know what?
W
That's
said,
happening.
Take a shot for me.
Okay,
Let's
Paris.
take a shot first.
Thank
and then
you,
we'll
Boo,
talk
for
about
buying me a shot. I
Cheers.
appreciate it.
We're taking shots.
What she said, I
Paris got me
appreciate
a shot. I
it.
appreciate it.
Not with the purr in the appreciate.
I like to do halves because y'all know what happened when I. Okay, so
So,
so with
we're
false
living in a
confidence,
time-
yes.
Like,
For example, I know like some women who
Word.
you know, they're trying to keep up with the Joneses, trying to do things that
Or the Keishas and
yeah,
the Kardashians.
exactly. Trying to keep up with people and
Pieces and the Kardashians.
I think that when you're trying, some people are trying to become things that they never were, and I think I've said this before,
Wow.
right?
That's
Wait, can you say
Especially
that
with-
again? Can you say it to me?
Yeah.
I feel as though some people are becoming things that they never were from the beginning. So now you're trying to be what you see, you're trying to emulate, that's the word, right?
Mm-hmm.
Trying to emulate the people that are the influencers, which
maybe you ain't no influencer.
yeah,
but
you
you
got to
trying your
remember that part.
damnedest.
You're not an influencer, and okay, you know, for example, you have some, and I'm not knocking anybody who has enhanced their body or anything like that, but I feel like some people are like doing certain things because they think it's gonna come with a better lifestyle, and then you realize that you still have some things that you need to work on. Within things that are making you internally, things that are thinking that okay, this was just supposed to happen, but you're not really as confident as you thought you were, or you're not really as comfortable within yourself still as you look, because now you have this new image, but you're not reflecting it because that's never been you in the first place. So if you have these inner things like, oh, I'm gonna hide this, or I'm gonna, you know, eat a certain way or walk a certain way, because of how I look or how I feel or what my family used to tell me or my family used to call me names or whatever. Now you have to also break that shell and pretend that you don't still feel that way just because you've enhanced your looks or whatever. And I feel like before you got to make sure that you match the external, like the exterior. That's the word, right? So in order for you to I know it sounds like I'm babbling, but there's something that I'm really trying to say. Before you can really match the exterior that you're looking for, you have to do self-work. You have to make sure that you have to be comfortable within yourself no matter what. So
Yeah, but
Keyword is within yourself.
yeah,
yeah, but it doesn't really work like that because what happens is like a lot of people will have you thinking one thing, right? And so
So it's a false sense of confidence.
It's a false sense of confidence.
Yeah.
What makes this sense so false is that you can't actually track it. So, for example, when you're in school, you could track it. Kindergarten, after kindergarten, first grade, high school, freshman, after freshman,
what you mean track it?
you could track progress.
Okay, gotcha.
Right. So if a CEO, I'm going above and beyond, but a CEO of a publicly traded company, I could track you as a CEO by your quarterly earnings. I could track who you are. So there's a checks and balance. But what I'm saying is we're living in a time there is no checks and balance. So somebody might be like, yo, I'm gonna do all of this stuff, and you're like, okay, we think you're gonna do it. So we're kind of like waiting for you to do it, and then years pass and you don't do it. Then you're like, what happened to all the stuff you said you were gonna do? And they were like, well, it didn't happen. And then you turn around and you look at somebody who everybody's competing with. They went to Juilliard's, they went to all these things. They track their progress. And that's the same thing with a relationship, I think. If you can't track the progress in your relationship,
Right.
like how you
That's
gotta
important.
be able to tell, like, yo.
And that's what I'm
Like,
saying.
Well, you gotta think about it.
You know when you're ready.
What?
not ready.
No, it's not even that.
It's not that
You
I'm
can
not
say that on
ready.
at the table.
You gotta understand.
You're not ready.
You cannot say that because I said that I wasn't. I said that I know what's going on in my relationship, and I know that I'm not gonna rush into anything because again, I'm not doing
And I
this
know
for
your man
anything.
might be on the live, so he might take
He's
it.
probably not. No, not at all. Not at all. But like, I'm not ever.
Yeah,
Definitely on the live.
Yo, what y'all not gonna do? Y'all not gonna, don't be mad at me because I got a good supportive king that you know that
Nah,
you
we
gonna
ain't
work with me
mad.
and
We
ride
love
for me.
it.
Don't
We-
ever do that.
we love
because
that.
I'm right. Don't do it if you don't mean it. Okay? Because at the end of the day, listen, it's not easy to keep a chick like me. So just know he doing a good
Nah,
job.
Yes,
all right?
he is.
He sure
Salute.
is.
Salute.
Yeah.
Green goddess
And-
for the back. Green goddess.
Thank you, Green
Yes,
Goddess.
Green Goddess.
You done made me lose. I gotta take this medicine because I don't know what the fuck going on. What you said?
I was saying that Justin.
Don't even say it again,
I have
Egg.
more of these also.
Eric,
What's the
what
super
I'm
chat?
saying is, just in general, all we doing on 8 at the table, we all doing this as a community to find out what works. It's sort of like we're trying to come up with a formula for relationships that work.
Right.
And probably one of the biggest things in a relationship is overcoming adversities in your relationship together.
Right.
Yeah.
But that's what happened. You said that
what-
I wasn't ready, and it's not that I'm not ready. It's just that I'm not rushing.
Can you get married tomorrow?
I don't want to.
So you're not ready.
But there's reasons for that. I just said that I don't want to enter. Do you understand what
No,
I'm coming
I
from?
get it.
She
I'm
doesn't
not about to
understand.
rush into something just because.
you're not ready.
Okay, fine. I'm
What's
not
wrong
ready.
with saying you're not ready?
No, but it's not because of the reasons that I think you're saying I'm not ready
If
for.
I'm picking you
Yeah,
up
it's just
at
ready.
7 p.m.
And I'm still finishing my powder on my face, and I'm not coming out the
pick you
door.
up at 11.
You're not
I'm
ready.
not ready.
So you're not ready at 7.
Yeah, and that's perfectly fine
So
then.
you're not ready right now, but you might be ready later.
Yeah, because you know what? I'm not a failure. So if I'm gonna do some shit, it's gonna be till death do us part. You feel me? I'm not doing all that shit that everybody else
believe that
does.
shit.
I don't
believe
want to
that.
be like anybody
Nah, I don't
else.
believe that because I'm gonna tell you why. I had a friend of mine, a real cool friend of mine, and he was high up in life. He got married, and we used to be in the streets, but he was like a big political dude. And we used to be in the streets all the time. He got married, and then he was like, yo, hey, I gotta go home. Hey, and then he changed his whole behavior when he got married.
Oh, I don't like
And I
that.
used to tell him, bro, don't forget the woman you married the dude that used to be outside. And he changed his whole, but he's like, you don't understand, I'm married now. He got divorced a year later.
Right.
His whole life got destroyed by the way.
I know
And can I
somebody
just
else
tell
like
you
that.
that's
Was
one thing that's not gonna happen to
marriage
me?
is just you guys continue what you already got going on.
That's what I'm
But
saying.
y'all, this is one thing I think that we're neglecting. I think that what Jada is saying, and I actually appreciate what she's saying. Like, a lot of people in the comments, y'all be thumb thugging.
Right.
Y'all was talking about women don't want to take accountability. Women don't want to deal with their issues before they get married. Women don't want to do this. But what we have right here is somebody saying, yo, I understand that I have unhealthy traits. I understand that I have toxic traits. I understand that I'm not where I should be such that I am a good and productive partner in a marriage. So I need my time.
Your flowers right now.
So I need my time to get better, do better, grow, because she just said she just came out of a traumatic situation, the pandemic, having a baby, having, postpartum depression or whatever. So it's like, I feel like if anything, we should appreciate that she's recognizing her issues and is willing to take a moment and step back, address those issues, assess those issues, so that she can be the person. I know, but I feel like to me, it seems like you're making it sound, to me, it sounds kind of like negative.
No.
From you. Okay, it's how I'm receiving it. And I think it's how she's receiving it as well.
But how I'm
Because
trying
before
to
I
say
lock
it-
in with you, I want to make sure I'm the right person for you, just as you're the right person for
But
me.
Aaron
I
put
want
it-
to be that partner for you as well.
Yeah,
I want.
Aaron put in more perspective for me.
Thanks, because I'm not that articulate.
Aaron, me neither. I think we're going in
I
that
be
same
fucking up.
direction. But the thing what
I got
Aaron
it.
is saying is what I'm saying. Except I'm trying to just put it in one word. I'm not ready, and that's okay. Do you understand what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like, most men can't say this when they dating a girl. I ain't got it. You know how hard it's for a man to say, yo, I ain't got it. Like, he's doing everything else.
It's actually really hard for me.
A man will borrow before he says it.
Which is so weird to me.
You're destroying your credit cards. Bro,
So this is. I want people to pay
and that's
attention to my.
okay. And if you ain't got it, I'll be like, mommy, I ain't got it. But you got me if you want me.
But that's my
That's it.
character, Alan.
Fair.
That's all I'm telling you. That's my character.
She said
I
she ain't
keep
got it right now.
Basically, but even in the room just now, we were having a conversation. I'm just like, I don't care what people think of me. I could tell you right now what I did in my life. It's not, what I did in my past doesn't affect me today. I keep it real in so many levels.
Somebody
To
love
the,
your slippers.
huh? Somebody was laughing at my slippers.
Love your slippers.
But I'm just that person. I keep it a buck with my friends, even if it seems like I'm being a little aggressive. I keep it a buck in every single aspect of the word, keeping it real. So it's like, well, real, whatever, fuck, But so it's like in my relationship, I'm gonna be real with y'all. I want to make sure that I'm the partner that he deserves. That's it.
So I
That's
have
all
a
I'm
question
saying.
for you. Right?
Oh, I still need to give my 2 cents on how I do
Aaron,
it.
go ahead. Yo, first of all, TikTok, we don't know why it's freezing. Nobody else is freezing except you guys, but we appreciate the 8,300 likes.
YouTube. Like, please.
Yeah.
You should take this question.
Oh,
That should
but
be the
side
next
note
question.
though, he got his shit with him too. So don't just think it's only me because
What's your zodiac?
This
sign?
one-
who?
It was the most
You know I'm a
at the bottom.
She's
Scorpio.
a Scorpio.
About the situation and shit.
But
Y'all know
When's your
why would they
birthday?
say that?
before I ask this question, that Unique Brooks, shout out to Unique Brooks,
Rico
sent the
always
super
got a
chat.
question.
Yeah.
I got a question for you.
Wait, hold on, no. Let me. I'm gonna give my 2 cents and then
Yeah.
you can read Unique. So, and this is going back to the whole want and need situation. I actually have a very different perspective, I think, from what you guys have mentioned. When it comes to like the person that I'm with in my marriage, my preference is to want them
I
and to
get you.
desire them versus needing them. Because when you need somebody, I feel like you can. It is? I'm not touching it.
The back.
Oh, because it's
Oh,
on
it's
my
off.
back.
Okay, yeah,
Oh, hold on, let me take it off.
It's turned off.
I don't know. Can you hear me? Okay, I'll just sit here. So I'll just start over. So, can you hear me? Yes. All right, sorry guys. So my perspective is very different when it comes to like the whole need and want conversation. Based on my relationship, my marriage, the person I'm with, I would actually prefer to want the person because I think wanting somebody is a conscious decision to literally, regardless of the bullshit, regardless of the good, bad, or indifferent, you're waking up every single day and making a conscious decision to choose that person, to choose the good, to choose the bad, to choose everything in between. And I feel like if I desire you, I may not desire every part of you, but I desire for you to still be around. I desire to still love you. I desire to still work on what we have. I desire to just be the best that I can so that we can be what we have, you know,
Yeah.
dreamed about being. You know, I think that when you need somebody, it kind of handcuffs you. And y'all know, I talk about this
Yeah,
all the time. Like
does.
in our grandparents and our great grandparents' age groups, or you know,
It was more need and anything.
yeah, women stayed in their relationships
what else to do.
because they needed their husband. They needed their husband to provide for them. They needed their husband to provide for their children. You know, and you know, because they didn't have the same job opportunities. They couldn't have checking accounts on their own without their husbands knowing about it and signing as a co-signer on the checking account. They just didn't have the same opportunities to live an independent life such that they can make a decision to want somebody. You know, and I think that because of them, we are able to be in a relationship and actually want to be with the person. And I just feel like it gives you so much more freedom and so much more agency to be in that relationship and operate the way that, you know, is healthy. Because you could literally like be wanting to like jug somebody in the neck, but you can't because you need them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Probably not. Because
Like, no, but I'm serious. Like, you gotta think about it's a lot of people that like, who want to do harm to the person that they're with because the situation is not good, you know? But they need them and they can't survive without them, you know? And I would just rather be in a situation where I can like want to be there. And if I no longer want to be there, then
I don't need to be there.
I don't need to be there. Exactly. That's a good point.
got you.
Exactly.
You know,
I do agree. I agree and I disagree in the same token. I'm not gonna ask you the question anymore because I want to drag this. So Unique Brooks did ask a question and she sent a super chat. So shout out to Unique. This is my pretend sign for Unique right here.
Go Unique.
It's Unique.
Go
we
Unique.
ain't got no pen over here.
So
Where you from?
Yeah, Unique, where you from,
Where you
girl?
from, girl?
y'all, can we not go on a tangent?
Okay.
I was gonna ask her a
Sorry.
question.
Okay, sorry.
This
Sorry.
conversation.
So
be tangential.
Unique Brooks asks, are some, or she might not have said some, but are situationships worth going to therapy for?
No.
I think yes. Because
Find out.
situationships shows you where you're at in a sense where it's a
With the
reflection.
wrong person?
Exactly.
This ain't even the right person. I don't want
But every person that you date is a reflection of you. So for you to get,
Relationships?
so if you get into a
You don't know where it's gonna go.
Yo, listen, situationships have already been consciously invested in, but then consciously
You might be getting too deep. Hold up.
consciously resisting at the same time.
Bro.
So
Rico, whoever wants to go to therapy or a situationship wants a relationship.
no, but what I'm saying is this.
Yeah, exactly.
For you to get into a situationship and be in a situationship, you clearly don't know what you want.
That's not true.
It is true. Because for you,
Fun. I want fun.
that's not a situationship though. That's
Oh, wait,
just fun.
can we define, maybe we don't know what
Yeah.
situationship is.
So a situationship is something that doesn't have a title but is very consistent.
Oh, okay.
If it's fun, this is fun. But if for
You know
me,
what I call that?
I thought it was a sneaky
I
link.
call that.
Yeah,
No.
dating a married woman could be a situationship.
and that shows a lot.
Yeah, it does.
Because you're dating a married woman, you need therapy. Like you're dating
But
a
not together.
married woman.
Not together.
But what if a married
You don't
man
go to
is
the
dating a
therapy
married
together.
woman?
And he needs, if a married man is dating a married woman, yes, like this is what I'm saying. All situationships, when you look at the core, there's an issue why it's not a relationship, and also why it's consistent enough
that's
for
a
it
good
to be
point.
I
prominent.
think it just boils down to some people are never going to be
Oh my
successful.
God, why
with
does Siri
relationships.
keep talking?
Because I'm here.
Jesus.
I'm H-E-R-E, okay?
H-E-R.
All right?
Shut up.
But like, think about it.
Unique is from Baltimore, Maryland.
Okay.
Baltimore!
Somebody said
Yes.
JD, you lying. That's
She
Is
said
it crabs? Is it like
Baltimore.
Crab City? Don't they eat a lot of crabs there?
Yeah, it is.
Boop, boop.
Totally. The harbor is definitely dope over there. All right, guys. So before we close out, I just want to say to our audience on TikTok, our audience on Instagram, or audience
time did
on
we start?
YouTube.
10:30.
What time did we start?
9?
We started at 9. It's only been an hour and a half.
Time be flying. I thought it was
It's a great
like
conversation.
9:30.
The truth about the conversation, I think that on today's show that we really got to is that
Jada's not ready.
like, well, Jada
She already knew that though.
I'm
Jada is
messing
a
around,
winner.
Jada.
It's okay.
Jada knows like
Just know when Jada's married, the marriage is going to last.
I know, and I'm gonna
And when
be.
you're- when
I
you-
will be
and-
at your
and
marriage with
thank
a
you,
fucking
please,
sign.
thank you.
Like I told you, she could do it.
And how you going to invite people when you're...
But
Okay.
like for
Who,
example,
me?
I gotta
invite
say,
myself.
starting with Aaron, that Aaron, Jada, and Rico, right?
Talking about your
The
engagement.
audience, including myself,
Me, I'm gonna set it up.
appreciate your strength. You guys
Yeah.
are very strong-willed people. You guys are very independent-minded. How did you get there? And how can somebody who can't get there, or it's just not gonna be for them?
I mean, I think we all kind of have our ministry. You know, people say, "Well, it ain't my ministry." You know, like I think we all have our ministry in life, and some of us truly are just kind of inherently independent, strong, like independent thinkers. But I do
Always
think.
been?
Honestly, for the most part, if you ask anybody I've known since like high school, they'll be like, I'm literally not surprised that Aaron is like on the table talking her shit.
Right.
Like I'm like, and people have actually said that to me. They're like, I'm really not surprised. But I will say this, I think that was probably because I was raised in an environment that allowed me to do that. You know, yeah, my mama was old school. You really couldn't be asking no questions, but because it was do as I say and not as I do. But my dad also kind of always had an open relationship with me where we could talk. And I think that's kind of what allowed me to kind of have that sort of freedom. But I believe that, I don't know, it was in my early 20s. I remember like kind of getting to a point where I was just like, yo, there's a freedom in not lying to people. There's a freedom in being yourself. There's a freedom in being like, yo, this is me. You like me or you don't. And I'm going to be okay. And I think once you get to that place in your life where you are still good and happy and content with who you are and where you are, can't nobody really shake you off of that. You know, like I could be making $47,000 a year, live in my 1-bedroom apartment, happy as fuck. But if I'm happy and I'm good and I really don't care what anybody else has to say, it's not gonna shake me off of where I am and what I want and what I see myself doing. You know, the only thing that can shake me is me.
Because you took care of your needs.
Possibly.
Let's be very clear. So what I'm saying to you, at least what I'm getting, and I'm gonna ask Rico and I'm gonna ask Jada, right?
Hi, DJ Sus.
What's up,
Sus?
Sus? What up, Sus? So here's what I'm asking, right? Let's just say that someone on YouTube, someone on Instagram, or someone on TikTok right now watching this, they're not in the best situation or the best relationship. And they want to give the person they're dating an ultimatum. Either you're fucking with me or you're not.
Do it.
But saying do it, should they make sure that they took care of everything first before they do it? Because when you say something, you should mean it.
Yeah.
Don't give somebody an ultimatum and don't mean it. You're going to make yourself look 10 times weaker.
I think that's corny as hell. That's if you, I mean, in that analogy, if you give somebody an ultimatum, and you're not,
You don't mean
and you're not built for the
we talking about that.
The consequences
you're
of
not
it.
built for the consequences of it. You're a coward. You're a coward with no control.
Rico, this is for you. What is Rico's ideal relationship for him to say yes? I know what the woman wants.
When he gets
but it
proposed
seems
to.
Like
That's
he's
how
hard
to.
to please.
I'm not gonna.
Wait, after. Can we finish the first?
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that. Okay, I got you. I think that if you give somebody an ultimatum and you're not prepared for the consequences, I think that that's a coward, and that's basically somebody screaming for help. That's because
You screaming for help?
you're screaming for help because you don't know how to control you don't know how to control your life, you don't know how to control your situation, so you're really giving somebody an ultimatum, basically saying, can you please help me because I don't know what to do. And I don't want you to leave, but the best way I can get you to stay is to scare you, saying that I don't need you when I really do. And I feel like I've witnessed that a lot of times, and a lot of men crumble when it happens. And women, they crumble when it happens. When you give that ultimatum and it doesn't go your way. That's how I feel about that. Now when it goes to, thank you. My grandfather said you have to do crossword puzzles.
What is it, Sudoku?
Sudoku, I like Sudoku.
yeah,
Sudoku.
and Sudoku.
So we're gonna
I never
answer-
figured it out.
What's the question, you mean?
Oh, how do I say yes because the woman is hard to please? I seem like I'm hard to
Yeah,
please.
it's difficult to please.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I am hard to please, and I love to be hard to please. To be honest.
Sorry.
No, I love it.
I hate Rico.
No, because at the end of the day, like, I built my life being myself, which I knew I was an acquired taste from the very beginning. And I realized that whoever will be with me is gonna be with me, whether you're being my friend or whether it's more than that. And I do have certain standards that we must abide by and live by. I do have certain expectations that must be met and criterias. I do have certain standards that a lot of people may not be able to do. And I'm okay with that because I don't want to be for a lot of people. I want to be for a person that's going to honor my standards and respect my standards and appreciate my standards. And as well as, you know, vice versa. So when you're easy to please, you're for everybody. And then slowly,
Streets.
but not really the
You're
streets.
like a people pleaser.
You're a people pleaser, exactly. So slowly but surely, what's gonna happen is everybody's gonna get a shot at you. And when everybody gets a shot at you, by the time you actually get to the person that you want, you already done drained yourself. You know, when you're hard to please, I could happily say I've been in really 3, 4, if you wanna count one, serious relationships, and every one of them were great. Aaron said, me and Aaron was talking about this earlier, we've always picked good relationships. I don't think that we, yeah, you did too. But I'm saying that she brought it up. But it's not about picking good relationships. It's about having strong standards. And when you have strong standards and criterias and you're not willing to budge, now I'm not saying be stubborn. Obviously there's a balance. But when you have those, what happens is people will tend to, the people that you attract will be the people that will work. Now, granted, there's different variables on why things don't work. Time, you know, youth, whatever the case may be. But it's okay because at the end of the day, when you self-reflect on your life, your situations, and your relationships with the people that you were with, you'll be happy because you'll be like, you know what? This was a good person. I get on here at 8 at the table all the time and say all my exes were great, right? And that's because I've had these strong standards. I was hard to please, but these people were able to please me. In my past, I wasn't able to please them, you know, or wasn't willing to please them, I should say.
Sorry. I have
Yeah,
a
that's
question
all.
for Rico.
So
Do you think that you had to grow in order to appreciate those relationships? Or do you think that they were, like, when did you realize they were great relationships? Because
Yeah.
I only ask because I've had someone say, oh, you know, if those relationships, if you had great relationships, they would have lasted. And I'm just like, that's not necessarily the case.
Well,
Yeah, that's not always the case.
I'm gonna be honest, and I sympathize with you before when we were talking about the whole thing earlier, and you're saying you're not where you want to be at, and I, unfortunately for me in my life, but it's an unfortunate, right? Because I don't regret nothing that I have today. The woman, my kids, my family, everything is great. But I've had great women prior, right? And because I was too focused on where I wanted to be at in my life, that I pushed that person away.
Wrong time.
It really wasn't wrong time. It was wrong principles and wrong priorities. Because
Well, it means it was the wrong time in your life, is what I'm saying.
I mean, I was at the wrong time. I was at the wrong.
It was
Technically,
at the wrong time.
yes.
You didn't have those principles.
No. The thing is, it took for me to lose them, to realize I could have still got there with that person.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right,
I didn't need to prioritize my own needs and aspirations and be in order to be with this person. You know, because this person or these people were great to me, right? So, what I would say is it took for me to lose good people and good opportunities in my life in different ways and shape and forms for me to reflect in certain scenarios.
And also when you lose certain people, you realize that in your situations that you're in now, in the future, you know what you can and can't tolerate sometimes, or you know what you can and cannot deal with. And sometimes you reflect on it and you're not trying to compare your situation to the past. It's just that, you know what, I know that things, like, I can make a relationship work. And although it didn't work, I know exactly that it's, you know, like, I know what I can do in a relationship. And so it sucks when you have people that are just like, oh, if that didn't work, you know, then it was probably your fault or whatever. But I think sometimes, you know, it just takes a little bit of, like,
maturity.
Yeah,
Maturity, yeah. I think it's important. Like, my first girlfriend that was in high school, well, she wasn't my first, but my first real serious over a year.
Is it?
No. That was after. Right, so after I got my karma with her, I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna just be good. And then I got the girl that everybody else wanted, which was cool too, because I wanted her even worse. But anyways, the first relationship that I would consider a very serious relationship, which was over 12 months, when I was 17, I dated her till I was 19. And I used to tell every girl that came after her that, yo, listen, my ex set the bar very high. Right? My ex set the bar very high.
It definitely happens.
I'm not gonna be like, whatever you think this is, that's cool. I'm not telling you what you can and can't do. I'm telling you what don't work with me. And every ex that I got, because I was hard to please, because I was granted I picked a quality partner, which I think everybody needs to focus on.
Right.
Picking quality partners, whether or not they work is regardless.
Let's define quality also. We'll come back, but we got
Quality subjective, right? But
But
yeah,
no, but I think this is really important.
I could go.
Um,
No, I'm not eat. I put you
He said, wait, wrap it up.
So,
Keep it going.
oh, okay. Wait, would you wrap it up?
This conversation is going good. Let's
Okay,
go.
okay.
so my ex has said the
First of all, picking a quality partner is not an easy thing, but
Not easy.
It's hard.
It's not
Well,
easy.
it's not hard.
Well, I think honestly, to be honest, nothing in life is really hard, right?
You just have to set.
I live in a way a simplified life. What do you want? Okay? What do you want, and don't budge. If it takes you 5 years to get what you want, then it took you 5 years to get what you want. Do you still want it? Yes? No? What changes do you need to make? Make, don't make. It's very simple. So when I got my first relationship, before that, I always moved with a certain aura. I need this, this, and this, and this, and this. And this was just things that I thought that I needed, right, in my relationship. I got it. A lot of it worked. Some of it didn't, right? So when I went forward, listen, my ex set the bar very high. She was able to do, if it was 10 things, she was able to do 7. It didn't work. Now I'm looking, you got to do 7 or more, because I'm not going to go do 6. You know what I'm saying?
Came from 7.
I came from 7. I'm not going to go backwards.
Right.
And with that, I was single for about 3 years. And then another one came, and she did 7.
Right.
Right? That failed. And then from that, I'm like, yo, you know what? I'm not doing 7 no more, because 7 don't work for me.
Right.
I need 8. So when my next one came,
Kevin Samuels in like 7.
yeah, exactly. When my next one came, she was 9. 9 is great. 9 you can work with, right? And when that failed, that was
When that failed.
when that failed. But that didn't.
Hung it up.
That
You
didn't-
had a 10. My hitter.
So, but but that's what. See, that one didn't fail though because of her. That one failed because of me. The other one just failed because of timing. Right? That one failed because of me. So when you pick quality partners, now when you go ahead and you're used to dealing with quality partners, I'm not saying sex. I'm talking about dating, right? Real core dating. Then when somebody comes along and they look good, that's not good enough for you. When somebody comes along and they got money, that's not good enough for you. When somebody comes along and they look good and they got money, that's still not good enough for you. When they come along, they look good, they got money, their head's on their shoulder, and they treat you right, and they can do and fulfill everything that you want, or almost everything that you want, that's what you're gonna bite
Preach,
on.
Rico.
You know what I'm saying? So that's how you start to set a quality. That's how you get quality partners. When you settle for the bare minimum because he got money or because she got money, because she gonna take you out on a date, because he gonna take you out on a
Quick
date.
to settle.
You're quick to settle because you're quick to take one good thing out of the 10 that you want,
But that
or
comes
3.
from confidence too, though.
And,
Because I have
Good
friends.
conversation. Are you a settler?
I have people
Most
that don't
are.
think that they can
think
do
so.
better. And just like you said, you set a standard, and you set a
Senator
standard.
what's your town?
No, senator of the state. Stop.
But
Country,
no,
whatever.
I respect what you said because you.
Power
you
to the
basically-
people.
Can you,
All right, I'm good.
Now,
sorry.
what Rico had said was that basically he sets the standard for what you set the standard for what you want.
Mm-hmm.
So once you realize, all right, that's not good enough for me, you keep going. You never said, all right, you know what, I'm just gonna have to accept this and take it for what it is and settle in this relationship. And I know people who think that it doesn't get any better. A person has mentally like.
There's like
What's
a
that
block,
word?
like
yeah,
settled.
there's a block. Yeah, they've settled for someone because they think that it doesn't get any better, or they don't know the potential that they have because they don't have that confidence. And I have a homegirl who has let someone like manipulate her for years, and has gotten like money out of her and everything. And I'm just like, yo, huh? I'm not gonna fucking tell you. But she's a beautiful girl. But
Wow,
she
Alan.
allowed someone to make her feel. She's a beautiful woman that allowed someone to make her feel like she was never going to find anyone that was going to love her the way he did, and she was never going to be able to level up from what he was. You know what I'm saying? And I think that you have to understand that if you just believe in yourself enough and believe that you have standards that you're gonna set by and you're gonna go for them and they will work out if you just go for them, then you'll find the person that you need. But you have to get.
That got tested though, Jada. You know what I'm saying? Like I always tell people, and I use the same example 100 times when I eat at the table. You want to do real estate? Do it. They buy their first property.
Chin check.
Then,
Seriously.
They gotta fix it up. They gotta.
no, everything was good. And then the first day they found out the tenant had paid them, the boiler just broke,
Right.
there's a leak in the roof.
That's what I'm saying.
These people melt down.
No, that HVAC don't work.
Right.
That's what you don't want to deal
This is
with.
Jersey. That boiler is real.
Thanks.
Right? So they melt down, and then you talk to them, and then they're like, yo, this is not for me. I thought I could do this.
But you can do it. That's you giving up on yourself, and that's what I'm talking about. You don't give up on yourself. You just always know. This has always been my motto forever. Because I used to watch the fuck out of Annie, right? I used to love me some Annie.
I remember that.
And I love that
Annie's
song,
like
The
the-
Sun Will Come Out
With the
Tomorrow.
fro.
Yes.
Yeah.
The sun will come out
Jamie Foxx.
tomorrow. This orphan was like, the sun will come out. And
With the
you're
red
just
hair.
like,
I remember that.
and that song stuck to me because no matter what, you could be having the toughest of times. But after the rain, the sun always comes out. That's literally how I've gotten through
another day.
life.
It's
That's
another
how I've
day.
gotten
You just
through
gotta
life.
stick to it. Stay the course. Now, but here's another thing. There are people in this world that are time framers.
Agreeing with you.
Fair.
There are people that.
Poetic.
Oh my God, it's not
but
poetic.
There are people. Wait, hold on. There are people in this world that are time framers, and I hate those types of people. Right? Where they be like, "But we dated for 6 years. So what?
And you're
Start
balling.
over."
Yeah.
That's the thing. People be so scared to start over because of the long relationship. We've been together for 4 years, 5 years, 10 years. You're not happy.
Maybe the women are doing that because men like you call them hoes if they.
No, I don't call no woman hoe that's been in a relationship for years. That doesn't make sense.
Decision maker.
But you're
But imagine if you just imagine if there's a row, right? And you're just like, all right, I'm gonna start with this. There's a row of 10 people, right? And you'd be like, all right, I'm gonna start with number 3. Number 3 ain't work. I'm gonna start with number 7. I'm gonna go back. All right, that ain't work. So I'm gonna go to number.
But you have a
So you.
bad decision process.
Yeah.
DMP don't work.
So, I'm gonna
And
tell you
first of all,
this.
serial daters, this is another good topic. Serial daters, by serial dater, I'm saying like it's a new
Back to
person
back to back to
every,
back, yeah.
but not just back to back, because like you're a serial
Once you
dater for
have
like
dated
4 years and then another 4 years, it's not really a
That's
serial
bad.
dater. But a short-term serial dater, I'm
Yeah,
talking about 6
it's
months,
always
12
somebody
months,
new,
now
yeah.
you got another boyfriend, they are equivalent to the thought process.
I actually want to like answer what you were saying, Alan. You were saying that what happens when you get tested. I'm gonna be honest, and I think we see this a lot, like when Kevin Samuels was alive on his show,
Rest in
and,
peace.
Kevin
Yeah.
Samuels,
and
rest in peace.
Kendra G, she has a show where she has people come on there.
Okay. Big shout out to Kendra G.
So a lot of people, they'll be like, oh, well, I want this, 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 and this, and these are my non-negotiables. So that's their standards.
Yeah.
But the thing is, when you have standards, you also have to be putting your best self forward. And a lot of times, we are not putting our best selves forward. I'm sorry, you can't be a 2 talking about my standard
Yeah.
is a 10. I'm sorry, like the way of the world does not fall in your favor. I'm sorry, it just doesn't work.
Surprised though.
No, those are anomalies.
Yeah,
Those
I
are
agree.
anomalies. It does happen.
Rarely.
But is it common? No. That's why I'm saying a lot of people, you have very high standards. That's like you being 5'10" as a man.
But wait, hold on. Tread carefully.
No.
She was gonna say something good. I felt it was going
That's
to a
like
good
that's
place.
like being 5'10" as a man, 337 pounds. But you like, oh, I want a baddie who's a size 4, who makes $275 a year, who also cooks, cleans,
It's
who also
unrealistic.
fucks me good, who also is gonna take care of my kids as her own kids, even though she ain't had no kids for herself. I also.
Won the lottery.
God, exactly.
No.
You always gotta bring it to
But I'm
money
not
every
done.
time.
Wait, see, but I'm not done. I'm not done.
There's more?
Yes, he's 337. He works at the plant. He makes decent money, about 87 a year.
That's good money.
Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, but he hits the lotto. So he got real money now. Okay, but he ain't never had money, so he don't know how to manage it. He don't know what to do with it. He blowing it. X, Y, and Z. You are still the same broke, fat nigga you was before.
That's not nice.
lot
We
of
gotta
girls.
edit that.
No, I'm sorry. You're
not
okay.
nice,
Look,
guys.
you're still the broke, fat dude you were
All right,
before,
Eric.
and you're let me.
Fatism.
No fat phobia. I'm
No,
just saying.
If you're fat, that's just an observation. I'm not.
You were the bad kid in
That's
school. I can tell.
All I'm saying is that I just think that your standards
said it twice.
are great. You should have standards, but you need to be the absolute best, and you can't be asking people to be something or do something that you are not and are not willing to do or be. Like, how can you tell me you want a size 4 and you got a size 46 waist? If you don't get the fuck out of my face with that, are you serious?
That's a fact.
When was the last time you were in the gym? When was the last chicken breast you ate? When was the last
grilled.
salad that you ate?
No
Like,
bread.
I never ate a salad though, but you gotta get
Okay, vegetable. I'm just
We
saying,
gotta
like,
close
come
out.
on.
We gotta close out. All I'm gonna say is this.
But I look good though. It's
If I
different.
could give advice to anybody
That's what I was saying.
looking for
I
a
just came from
relationship,
Checkers.
this is the best advice I could give someone. And it's exactly what Aaron said. Go,
Stay hot.
Stay in your lane.
Well, yeah.
Stay hot.
Stay hot. Stay
That's
hot.
what Alan goes
Don't
say.
drop. Stay hot.
hot.
Don't drop.
And it's like,
That we need that on the shirt.
relationship is a game. Getting in a relationship is a game. Go where the favors are.
In your-
go where the
yes.
favors are in your eye. Like when
Yep.
the odds
With the
are
odds in your favor. Yeah.
I know I'm
meaning
bad
that
too.
if you, I read this a long time. If you want to be a fisherman, you can't live in Ohio. There's no
Perfect. There's no water.
There's no water around
There
Ohio.
ain't no water in Ohio?
Go if there's water, there's lakes.
Oh, okay.
But what I'm saying is like go where the odds are in your favor.
She said lakes.
And a
You guys
lot
fucking-
of
oh, okay.
people who you taking advice from, listen to me, people. This is real. A lot of people are giving you really good advice because the odds are in their favor. If the
Yeah.
odds are not in your favor, just go where the odds are in your favor. Let's close out.
Okay.
Let's close out. 'Cause we
You
gotta
do
go.
it. Or y'all.
So with that being said, we've been having a great episode. Everybody who did like, share, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, super chat, badges, I think gifts, presents, whatever it may be for TikTok. We definitely appreciate y'all. We love y'all. Keep on supporting. Keep on telling a friend to tell a friend. And you know what? Subscribe to our Patreon and or our YouTube membership where you're going to get some more exclusive content only here at 8 at the Table where we do the great and we have the greatest. The Great 8. Yeah, follow the 8 movement. You know what I'm saying?
TikTok, this is our first time going live. Follow the 8 movement. Y'all real slick over there. I think a lot of y'all over 40 because I can hear it.
What are they saying?
They
A lot
did
of
say
y'all
you
over
rolling a
40
blanket
on
and
TikTok.
shit.
We love
Hey,
it.
yo.
Give me a high five.
Ageism, but follow us on
Follow us, yeah.
Follow us on Patreon. TikTok, we love
Yeah.
y'all.
It's been
All right, we
fun.
out.
Thanks,
First of all,
guys.
TikTok, I'm
See y'all next week.
I don't even know how to say this
Tune
thing.
in.